shit. Dreadlocks.
What up, everybody? Nice to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Hold on a second. I got to jump over here and chat and do something real fast. There you go. You didn't look right without it. You just didn't look right without it, Vladdy. I got you, though. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you. I appreciate you all for being here. And first, let me go ahead and start off by saying, no, that was not clickbait. Toddie is actually in backstage. I'm going to go ahead, do my normal show, and then we're going to bring Toddie up. I gave the decision to Toddie if she wants to cam up or not. It's totally up to her. I don't mind. If you don't want to, I'm cool with not either. It's totally up to you. I ain't even trying to stress over some camming up stuff. But welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you. Beezer, Sad Sunshine, JP, Main Chick, DJ, Dodie. I'm gonna go fast. Vladdy, Christy, Trouble Puffs, Mama Bear, Haiti, Not Poncho. What up, Not Poncho? My top 5 favorite YouTube names of all time, Lily Von Lobotomy. Welcome in, Lily. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Nightbot, be good. Good. Dodie, Willow, Stinkbug. Look, guys, I'm going to miss a lot of you guys' names. I apologize. I'm scrolling fast. Bear with me. Okay? Bear with me. Case, Cat, Megan, Christine, my one and only love, Shannon. Welcome in, Shannon. It's good to see you. I appreciate you for being here. Munchie. What up, Sky? Pippa, as always, good to see you. Diet Pepsi. Oh, shit. I'm going fast. The dank Harley Quinn, welcome in. It's good to see you. I appreciate you for being here. Too much, Mom. Oh Lord, guys, I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. Ruth, Bobby, good to see you guys. Crazy Cat's House, hey, good to see you. What up, Amazing Grace? Good to see you. Squids, what up, homie? Appreciate you. Cinnamon, AVN, I appreciate you both for being here as always. All right. What up, Charlie? I see you. Imperial, I see you. Jessica, I see you. Liam Chop. What up, Liam Chop? Chubbs, I see you. Hope y'all having a good day. I appreciate y'all for being here. Hope y'all having a good Thursday. You guys ready for the weekend? Huh? You guys ready for the weekend? I know I am. Holy shit, am I ever. All right, guys, I'm going back down to the bottom. I'm catching back up. Mama T, Irate, good to see you guys. I appreciate y'all for being here. Dodie says, let's go. Thank you for being a member of the Ghost Gang for 21 months, Dodie. I appreciate you for that. Let me just go ahead and jump over here real quick. Let me catch all these up. I'll do one meme for everybody, and then, we'll go on with the show. We got a lot to go over and a lot to discuss tonight. And I don't want to keep Toddie in backstage too awful long. It's kind of rude. So let's go ahead and thank Daniel Fisher. Thank you for that $10. I appreciate you. DJin, appreciate you for being a member of 7 months of the Ghost Gang. Don't make me rage quit. I would never do that, my friend. Never. Main Chick, I appreciate you for the $1.99 super sticker. Appreciate that. Member for 1 month, Just Ashley. Love being part of the Ghost Gang. Well, you know what? The Ghost Gang likes having you. We appreciate you. We really do. And Dodie, again, I got to give her another shout out. 21 months. Dodie, an OG, y'all. An O fucking G. An OG. Okay, you guys don't. Let me show you here. I'm scrolling through my stuff here. Let me go. Some of you know Ernie. Ernie's had an update. I don't really give a shit, but here's Ernie.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
We've been asking ourselves that for years. He has AIDS. Thank you, Not Poncho. I heard Ghost wears pink sheets. Indeed I do. Along with pink underwear. Wouldn't you like to know? All right, guys. Christy, thank you for the $2. Love your intro. Thank you. I appreciate you for that. Let's go ahead and get the show beginning on the wheels, if you will. So no, the title is not clickbait. Toddy did reach out to me this evening, and we basically come to this conclusion to where we wanted to have a conversation, and I say that again, a conversation. I will keep my composure. You guys know, you show me respect, I show you respect, unless your name's Ernie Shell. And it probably doesn't happen. Appreciate you, Mama T. I see you. We're becoming a poltergeist. Scary. What up, Frey? Appreciate you. So yeah, we want to have a conversation and discuss some things. I think we both agreed that the back and forth that we were doing on TikTok wasn't going anywhere. You know, it's different when it's words. I have to agree. Toddie did say that earlier. It's different when it's words back and forth on a TikTok rather than face-to-face conversation. I completely 100% agree with that statement. So that's kind of why we're here this evening. Real quick, thank you, Sheila, for becoming a new member of the Ghost Gang. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for that. And Mama T, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Let's go, Ghost Gang. Appreciate you, Mama T. Thank you, Cherokee Girl. Appreciate you for that $2 super chat. All right, I'll get you guys memes later and everything like that. Like I said, we gotta get started here. So you guys know how I do. Let's all get some composure, huh? Let's all compose ourselves, shall we? Let's all compose ourselves. We're gonna listen to a little jam here, and then we're gonna get started. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And deep breath in, deep breath out, because God knows how this could end. You guys ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, without taking up too much more of your time, I'd like to welcome to the stage the one, the only Toddie One Skip.
Hey, thanks for having me,
Toddy?
Evil Ghost. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you.
What so let me start off with what took so long?
Well, I did reach out a while ago in hopes that we can have a private conversation, but I don't know if our wires got crossed or whatever.
I mean,
So-
I've always been pretty open with my community and what I do with people I'm speaking to. So normally, like, the private stuff doesn't normally float when I'm, back and forth with somebody. I don't normally do the private stuff because I want everyone to be on the same page.
I gotta shut a fan off because I can barely hear you. I'm sorry. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
Ain't no biggie.
yeah.
What up?
I know you can't hear it, but I hear it a lot. Okay, it's shut off now. So I'm sorry. You were saying?
No,
that
you're good.
Go ahead.
No, I mean, I think we could have done this a long time ago. I don't, I've told you many times, like, I don't really do the private stuff with, when I'm back and forth with somebody. It's not a big thing of mine. Hence why, and you have to, this is, tribute to what I just said, what we just discussed earlier today, I didn't release that as soon as I got it, did I? And normally that's what happens. As soon as we have a conversation, you can guarantee it's on my community wall. I mean, you've done the same with me, correct?
Yeah, I put things on the post, but this is the first time I've been to your channel. I'm just being honest with you. I'm serious.
Well, this is the second time you've actually been to my channel.
No, this is the first time I've ever been to your channel.
So you never claimed that you came into my chat and said that you got blocked by my mods?
Yes.
So
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
this is the second time. Right.
Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. That was the first time. You're right. But seriously, I mean, that was for all of like a few minutes, not even, because I mean, I did try to grab something and then the screen did go, it just went off. So
okay, so I'll give you that, but why did you lie the first time?
I honestly forgot that I had been to your channel.
No. I'm saying when you said I'm saying because you stated that my mods had blocked you and that you couldn't see the link at first, and I called you out on it because I knew. See, hold on. You have to understand something. This isn't my first forte. Like, I've been done this a lot. Okay, so like when people come into my chat, that I expect could possibly show up, I already have a game plan for when that happens, for when they say, oh, I was blocked, they couldn't see the link, because I had multiple links going at once from different mods. It was also pinned. So you definitely seen the link, correct?
I clicked on the link and then everything went and I thought I was blocked. That's
So
what
would you
happened
agree
on
with
my end. So I
so
saw
then
the
how
link and I clicked on that link and then everything went and I thought I was blocked. And that's what I
No,
got upset.
I'm not
like,
saying that.
yeah,
Right. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not stating
Okay.
that you know, when you said that the screen went black and everything like that, I'm not disagreeing with that whatsoever. I'm just pointing out the fact that when it very first happened, you stated that my mods had blocked you and you couldn't see the link in chat. Those were your exact words.
I don't remember that. When I got the link, what happened is what happened. So I thought at that point I'm blocked. At that point I'm like, it was like, why would you invite me on? And I get on and you all of a sudden aren't there anymore.
That's why right. That's why I couldn't understand why you were saying that my mods had blocked you and you couldn't see the link in chat. It made no sense.
Well,
You see
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
remember
It didn't make
saying
any
that.
sense to
I
me.
honestly
You
thought
did.
that, okay. I honestly don't remember that. I remember thinking that when I hit a button, all of a sudden I can't get to you. And it's like, well, that was a joke. Like, why would you want me to come up? And then I click the button and you're not there. Like, you kicked me off. Like, that's the way I
Right.
took it. And you said that didn't happen. It happened on my end, but you said that didn't happen. I got to believe that didn't happen. And at that freak moment, that
No, man.
happened.
No. Hold on. I said, no, my mods did not block you in chat. You was still able to type in chat. You could still see the link in chat. That's what I said you were wrong on. I never said you were wrong on the screen going black.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, so did you
you
want
have
me
to
to
understand something here. Go ahead.
I don't know. Did you want me to write in the comments then? Because I was trying to get on the panel that night.
Yeah, you could have definitely came back in the
Yeah, but
comment
when
section and been like, hey,
yeah, but when
go
I
ahead.
clicked on it and everything went black or it's like everything just kind of disappeared. And I thought, well, what the
Crazy.
fuck? Like, hang on. I said, why would he do this? And then just fucking have me go like that. So, I mean, that's the way that I took that it was almost like a bait. And I took the bait and you're like, ha ha ha, we don't want you here. That's the way that I took that when everything kind of disappeared at that moment, because I clicked on that and that's what happened.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I know how
I'm
to
glad. Like,
I mean,
this
I
was
click
kind
on
of
things on
the start.
Okay.
Would you agree? This was kind of like, well, this was your introduction to me, more or less. Would you agree?
Well,
That night?
No, because I mean, how would I have even known about you except that, something happened before then?
So let's
I
talk
mean,
about that.
otherwise I wouldn't have even known about you at all. And if I remember correctly, it was something that had to do, I just want, it was something, because there's been a lot of stuff. Okay. So I believe it had something to do with Lady K. And then all of a sudden I saw you somewhere attacking me. And it was after she had said, big guns. And so that's the only reason why I would even have known about you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known about you at all.
So what if I
didn't.
tell you I actually said something way before that? Because here's the thing. You kept calling me Lady K's big guns and you keep calling me other people's hired mercenaries and whatnot. But here's the thing you don't seem to understand is I came along way before these people. Do you understand that?
Yeah. So I'm not. So wait. So I'm not questioning that. You're asking me when I heard about you. My introduction to you. That's my introduction to you. You might have been somewhere, but I didn't notice you. I can't say that any more honest. The first time that I noticed you was when Lady K said big guns. I'm going to get my big
Which
guns.
wasn't even in context to me. Wasn't even in context to me.
Well, that was, but it was after
if you
that.
really want to know.
Okay, but after that, Ghost, that was the first time that I saw you and noticed you. I mean, that was the first time.
Your
So
fault.
I mean, that's just
not my fault, right? That's not my fault.
Well, I don't
Is
know.
that my
I
fault?
can't notice everybody.
Is it answer my is it my fault?
Well, I don't know. Where was I supposed to notice you before, though? I'm not trying to be funny, but where would I have
know you're
known
not
you?
trying to be funny. It's a simple yes or no.
Yeah, I don't know where I would have known you from before.
Lady K says in chat, for the record, I've never claimed he was my big gun. Sorry. So you took that and you just ran with it, more or less, is what you're saying.
So what I'm saying is that
Mhm.
she said that she was going to get her big guns, and all of a sudden, this evil ghost showed up and was harassing me. Now, that was the first time I noticed you. So, I mean,
Harassing.
in my
Interesting
comments.
use of words. Interesting use of words. Continue. Just wanted to say.
Well, no, I mean, that's it.
So you seem to not, and I've told you this before, you seem to not understand that I knew about you because of Watson. You remember Watson, right?
Yes.
So Watson came to me and said, why are you coming at me when Toddy One Skip is a bigger piece of shit than I'll ever be?
What am I supposed to do about Watson?
But listen. Yeah, I'm going to finish my story, okay?
Okay.
So my exact thought process at that time is, oh, well, if Watson, which is a turd, he's a huge turd. Like we've all seen that. We've even busted him out in a scam before. See, that's the problem. You don't watch my show, so you wouldn't know that Watson got busted out in a scam, right?
I think there's a couple things going on here, in all honesty. Like,
right?
So I don't,
right?
But no, seriously, because I didn't watch Watson either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you had him on your show. You had him on your show, Toddy.
I never had Watson on my show. You're incorrect. I never had
him.
So
you never had a conversation with Watson.
I've never had him on my show. Never. I reached out to him when wait, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to answer.
Go ahead.
The first time I ever reached out to this man, he had a picture. And we were all doing the Whitakers thing. That's how I even came into contact with this man. And I was checking out all the channels with the Whitaker content, all of them. So Watson was one of those channels. He had a picture, a banner with his kid on it. And I reached out to him in the nicest way. How he took it's on him. I reached out to him and I said, hey, I wouldn't put a picture of your child up there. He took that as a threat. That wasn't a threat. That was, man, don't put pictures of your kids on there because this is what's going to happen. I didn't say that. I just said, man, I wouldn't put a picture of my kid on the banner. That's what happened. Ask him to show you the message because that's exactly my conversation with Watson. And then he took that as a threat to his child. That's not where that came from. That was, I wouldn't put my kid up there. That's what I said.
So as a matter of fact, what I'll do is I will clip that part out of the stream and I will send it to him because I am in contact with him because after that, we wanted to make sure that like we kept an eye on him, right? So I'll confirm that with him. And if he wants to come on and say that was a lie or that was true or whatever, he's allowed to. I'll give him that. He's a turd bucket, but I'll give him that.
Well, here's the thing. It would have to be some sort of message that was written because I never spoke to him. Like I never had a conversation with him. You know,
what if I find so you've never had word-to-word conversation with Watson?
I haven't had word-to-word conversations with him. I've never been on his panel. He's never been on my show. No. The only time that I would have had any conversation might have been on Lady K's channel, but I don't even think Watson came on that day. He was supposed to, or something was supposed to happen.
So you're telling me you don't remember?
K's in there. No. Ask Lady K. He was supposed to come on. She dressed up, actually, and put her camera on for him, and he didn't show up. I believe that that's what happened. Ask her. She's in the chat.
So we'll move on from that because, I just wanted to make sure that you understood that, you saying that I'm a strong arm or someone's mercenary or something like that is absolutely absurd. And we all, even your own people, laugh at you when you say that because we all know that's not the truth. I've said it many a time.
People laugh at me. No, not so. Wait a minute. Let's have a fair conversation.
All right, so maybe Phil doesn't. Okay, I'll give you that.
I'm not talking just about Phil, but we can have it this way. If you want to have the conversation, I could have it like with you this way, and it won't be so serious, and we could do that. And I'm not trying to be insulting, but it could be more casual. That's not true. Look, when a bunch of people gang on people, I don't know what you call it, but I don't call it the playground. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So could that possibly be, just difference of opinion? Or, I mean, what do you call it when a bunch of people gang up on somebody? What do you call that? I would call them henchmen. If somebody sicks somebody on somebody, that's what I would say that is. Now you're saying she didn't do that. At the timing, okay. And you're saying that not okay. I give you that because I can't prove it, but the timing was definitely that. You said that. I'm not saying how long you've been around. I'm saying the first time I heard of you. That's the truth. So that was the time. That was it. So let me ask you a question seriously. If you're not her big guns, and I don't mean this any disrespect, if you're not her big guns, then why'd you have her back for Watson, and why'd you have her back from me? I mean,
because I've known Lady K for years.
Well, when she calls you big guns and you show up, what am I supposed to call you? I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm serious.
Ghost.
What am I supposed to call you?
Ghost.
Well, she referred to you as big guns, so I guess I should just do it. If we're friends, I could call you a big gun. I just called you what you called you, man. That was it.
I just want to prove that you ran with something that you thought you made up in your brain and you ran with it.
If she called you a big gun and you showed up and I called you big gun, how am I running with something, man?
Then why are we still saying that I'm a hired mercenary for fucking Case? Okay, let's get down to it. Why am I a hired mercenary for Case? Huh?
Well, you should answer that yourself, Ghost. Why did you show up for a grown man case that
No, stop. We're not going to do this stupid back and forth bullshit that you're trying to do right now.
No,
answer the fucking question. It's simple. It's super simple. Why am I hired? Why am I hired? You should answer that, Ghost. Is not an answer to the question.
Okay. Well,
why am I a hired mercenary for Case?
I don't know. I don't know why you are. I don't know why you are.
So you're just talking out your ass.
No. Here you showed up again. No, you showed up again for somebody else against me. So I'm not making this stuff up. This is you showing up. Just because you're not using the words doesn't mean the actions aren't there. The actions are clearly there. You're showing up for these people that are having problems with me, and I'm calling you out on it, and you don't like it. What should I call you? Just a bully? What's Ghost? I know you want me to call you Ghost, but I mean, what should I call you?
You done?
Yes.
I'm just saying, you want to cry about, oh, you showed up and you did. Oh my God, Toddy.
Okay, go ahead.
Stop. You can, I sat here quiet. You could have said whatever you wanted, and I'd have sat here nice and quiet. I wouldn't have interrupted you. Come on now. So, you want to call me a hired mercenary just because Case found my channel in the algorithm because I was talking about you, so therefore he introduced himself to me, so that turns me into a hired mercenary, right? Is what you're saying.
I'm not sure I used the word mercenary, but you can go with it.
You did.
Okay.
You did. Okay. There's no, I don't want to sit here and listen to clips of bullshit you've said all night long. I don't want to pull up screenshots and everything. If you want me to, I can. That's not a problem. It'll take me a second to pull up Pussy Crust's fucking channel, considering you want to go over there and run your mouth. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
So
I already told you that I'm not going to go against somebody that's only had my back publicly, and I'm not going to go against her. and I don't
I'm not
mind her
asking.
calling. Okay, but when she calls out people,
I just said you
I'm
were
gonna
running
show
your
support.
mouth. What the fuck? Toddy, this is the problem here. You don't actually listen to people. You sit there and you think you're fucking look at your smart ass little smirk and everything like that. Like I'm not making these stupid little gestures and everything like that, right? I'm being an adult, right? We're having an adult conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in your terms, what you're saying is because someone came to me and said, look, Toddie has been giving me issues as well. Makes me a hired mercenary, right? Yes or no? That's your thought process. That's what I want to know right now. That's all I'm asking.
Well, if you're showing up for people to bully other people, then yeah. Yes.
Or am I just creating a timeline of a person?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What?
I'll say it.
I'm serious. It got
Or
clipped.
am
Something got clipped
okay.
there.
Or am I just creating a timeline of a person? Let's think about
Well,
that for a second.
I don't
That's a
have to
tough
think
one
about.
there because
Okay,
you
so
don't have
wait
a
a
lot
minute.
to
No, no,
rebuttal
no.
there.
Yeah, I got a rebuttal. My rebuttal is you said you've
Huh.
been in you
Go
said
ahead, sorry.
you said you've been in existence for longer than I've known you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe things have gone around and gone long on before you knew me. So what timeline are you creating?
So now you're disputing that I didn't actually, in fact, go back and figure out, okay, this person, this person, this person, maybe they are a turd bucket because they have the same tendencies. So you're now disputing that.
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
The
I don't
timeline
know
that
who
I
you're.
made of you to prove that you're not this good going church grandma that you pretend to be.
I'm not a grandma.
Right. But I
Okay.
mean, potatoes at this point, you know?
Okay.
Would you rather me call you an old lady? Like I'm trying to be nice here, for fuck's sake, Toddie. Toddie, I could say, and here's the problem: you don't watch my shows, so you don't know. There's no filter with me, and my filter limit right now is on 120 right now. So ask chat. Flip
I
over
want
to
to have a
chat. They're not even. They're
conversation.
not. No. They're not even being disrespectful right now. Flip over to chat and ask them what they think my filter is on right now. So you have to understand, by me saying you're a grandma, that was very kind of me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, you have to understand something, Toddie. You want to come in here and pretend like you know what the hell's going on, but you've never even seen the show, so you don't even know
I've
what's going
never
on, do
said that
you?
I wanted to pretend what's going on. I'm the first one to tell you I didn't see your show.
But you're
I
the
didn't.
first one to go over and make a video about it.
I never did a video about your show.
You've never done a video about me?
I didn't say that. I said
You've
I've done
never,
it.
you've never,
I've never done a
oh.
video about your show, is what I said. Because
So
I
what's
didn't
the
see your show.
difference?
I saw your show for a few minutes because you reminded me of that time that I tried to get on. That was the only time. So I'm sorry that I forgot that. It wasn't an intentional I forgot, but it was a legitimate I forgot.
So I honestly, I'm like, I don't think you're going to continue to call me the bully and everything else to try and get people to think that I'm the bad guy. And as you can see, it doesn't work.
Why am I the bad guy?
Did I say you were the bad guy?
Well, you've come
Did I
after me.
say no? Did I
You just
say you were
admitted
the
you
bad
come after
guy?
me a couple times. So
Did
I mean,
someone else say that and I just didn't hear him?
no, you did say because you have Lady K's back. Basically, you said that, and then you said that Case found you because he was having problems with me. So then you come over and what is that? That's a bully. What is it? I mean, what is it then? What is it? And if I'm not a
It
bad
would
guy,
be
then
called a
what are you
content
doing?
creator because you're a bad actor.
Okay. So I'm not a bad guy, I'm just a bad actor.
Well, I don't know. let's talk about that. So you want to talk about how you're not the bad guy here, right?
You
Right.
said that you didn't call me the bad guy. I said, why am I the bad guy? You said you didn't call me.
Well, I'm about
the
to
bad
tell you. I'm
Okay.
about to tell you why you're the bad guy.
Okay.
Simple, right? I'm not making it difficult, am I? Am I making this too difficult for you?
No, just why
Yes
am
or
I the
no?
bad guy?
No, right.
No. Why am I the bad
Well,
guy?
have you shown pictures of children on the internet?
Have I shown pictures of children on the internet?
Yeah, I'll sit back and I'll say it again. Have you shown pictures of a child on the internet?
Not that I'm aware of, without covering their face.
So you didn't show Norma's child?
No,
Do
I
we
didn't
want to
show
take
Norma's
accountability
child.
here, or are you just going to keep
No.
lying?
I didn't show Norma's child on the internet.
Toddy, that's wrong.
Okay,
That's
well, show
wrong.
me
That is
then.
a lie.
Okay.
Why do I have to show you? Take some fucking accountability if you're 70
Because
fucking years
I didn't
old.
do
Look,
it. If you're
you're
saying
making
I
me get
did,
loud.
show me. Listen, man, I don't want to sit here and
It's
scream
on your
and yell.
community wall. Go through your community wall. Go find it. You
On
put
my
it up.
community post?
Look,
on my community post.
That's where you put your posts is on your community wall.
Okay, well, I call it
I
my
shouldn't
post.
be telling I shouldn't be telling somebody with 20,000 almost, not anymore, subs what a community wall is right now, Toddie.
You're the one that
For fuck's
assumes
sake.
all these great things about me knowing stuff, and I don't. Clearly, I don't.
Well, you wanna
Today I hit
pretend
the
to be
wrong
so
button
smart.
about something. No, I never pretended to be so smart. You're putting all this on me. I'm not claiming to be any things. You keep putting shit on me, man.
You stop that. You're silly.
Okay.
You're silly.
All
So
right.
you're telling me that you never showed any children on the internet right now, right?
I'm saying that I didn't put any kids' pictures on the internet. Now, did I put Norma's picture? I put Norma's Facebook on the internet.
Was her child's picture on that maybe? Somewhere on it, and maybe you didn't see it, right?
That's possible. That's possible. I put up her Facebook thing.
Yeah, that's probably why you shouldn't do dumb shit like that, right?
Well, yeah, but I probably shouldn't have had. Let me finish. I probably shouldn't have had to have dealt with months and months of bullshit where I had to find something on somebody to say, hey, stop.
From Norma?
Wait a minute, because they weren't stopping. Yeah, because we both know that I think Norma is Lady K.
Here's the wild part about that. So who helped you find that information? Since you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
No.
Yeah, so I want you to answer. Answer.
No, I'm not answering that. You already know, and
she's already answered. She's already answered. She's already answered. So then what's the problem? Answer it. I'll answer it if you can't. I just want to hear if you actually have the testicular fortitude to actually say it, because we've all heard it.
Testicular shit, to be honest with you, because I don't have that. But here's the thing.
So Gertie's in the chat.
Wait a minute. I'm not talking about Gertie. So let's just keep it one-on-one here. So, I already spoke on how we found normally Norma, or normally normal, or whatever it was.
Who helped you find it?
We already spoke about that.
No, we didn't say. Who helped you find it?
You know who helped me find it, and I already said it on my channel.
You just said we spoke about it. No, we didn't. Who helped you find it?
Buddy, you sent me the thing today. Didn't you find out about normally Norma? Didn't you send me the TikTok?
Why can't you say it, Toddie?
Why do you want me to?
Why you're not gonna look, you're not gonna answer my questions with questions. That's pathetic at this point.
Okay.
Why can't you answer the question of who helped you found? Hold on, let me fucking speak, for Christ's sake.
I didn't say anything.
Oh my God. Why can you not answer the question of who helped you find that information? What is the difficult part to you?
I don't understand why you want me to put another content creator's name out here.
She's already put her name out and said she done it. What's
Well,
the
then you say
difficulty
it.
of you
Then
saying
that's
it?
okay. Then you go ahead and
can't-
say it.
You're not gonna say it, are you?
No.
Why?
No, I'm not.
Why?
Because I don't think it's the right thing to do. That's why.
But yet she's already come out and so Susan Sesso has already come out and says, I was the one that helped you find that information, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
here's the issue. When you found that information,
Mhm.
okay, when you found that information, what did you do? Do you want to tell the people or do you want me to? Your decision. You could either get a lot of respect here or you could either gain a lot of respect or lose a lot of respect, and I'm leaving the ball in your court, girl. It's all up to you.
I made a video. I'm pretty sure I made a video or I put up a post. I don't remember, but I definitely responded to it. Yes, I did. And I put it up there.
I'm talking about when you and Susan were sitting there. Susan was on the phone with you. You were on your little laptop. She was on her tablet. When you guys thought you found someone, what did you do with that? What did you do? What was the first thing you said?
Man, I don't remember the first thing I said.
Oh.
Come on, man. I don't remember the first thing I said. I don't know the first thing I said.
So then why did you cuss Susan out when she told me?
I didn't cuss Susan out at all. No. I have a whole
Susan's a liar.
I have a whole message here. I
Susan's
didn't cuss her out.
Susan's a liar.
Because I didn't cuss her out at all.
Interesting, because I got a completely different story.
Okay.
You didn't get upset with Susan when she told you that she told me what you did after you found out the information that you thought you had?
No, because wait a minute,
No.
that's not, wait, I'm looking at my phone, man. I'm looking at my phone because that's where the message is.
All right, I'll tell you what. Since
I'm looking at my, look, I'm serious. I'm looking at my phone.
Hold on. I'll tell you what I'll do. Since I'm that nice of a guy, I'll play somebody's favorite meme so you can find the messages. Look at that.
I need everybody up front to listen close now. You see Mason over here. Mason is gay. Yes, mama and daddy say Mason's gay. Yes, mammy and pappy say Mason's gay. Yes, sister and brother say Mason's gay. What's a gay motherfucker's name? Mason. Mason, you're gay. Mason, you're gay. Mason. Yeah, he always gets beat up by his bro.
All right. So, did you find the messages?
Yep. Yeah, I got the messages.
You didn't cuss nobody out? Was it a message or a phone call?
I think that there was two things I want to say, but I don't think that we actually spoke on the phone today.
So you guys didn't even talk on the phone today.
No, because I wrote right here, the last thing is tried to call you again. Can you call me? So hang on. And she didn't call. I tried to call her and she didn't call.
So she never got in contact with you.
I tried to call her. I tried to call her at 3:43 today. She didn't call me. That would have been a red thing.
Was you in contact with Susan today?
I just told you that I texted her.
Did she text you back?
Yes.
Okay. Did anybody cuss anybody out? You didn't cuss her out. She didn't cuss you out.
I mean, they're text messages. No, nobody's
right. So that's pretty easy to tell me, right?
Okay. Hang on. Nobody's cussing anybody out. The word fucking is here by me. By me.
Uh-huh. It doesn't say, why did you fucking say that, does it?
No, it doesn't say that.
Doesn't say something along those lines of like, you fucking bitch, why'd you say that?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
I'm
not.
just
It
fucking.
doesn't.
I'm fucking with you.
I
I'm
figured
fucking
you
with
were.
you.
But if you're gonna shut off your camera, you gonna put your camera back on? Okay.
Oh, if you don't want camp, like we don't have
No,
to camp.
I
Like
just
seriously.
listen. The reason why I put the camera off before was because you didn't show your face. When I wrote you, I said I think it's important that you see the look on my face when I answer the questions. But I mean,
Yeah, I
I would like
agree.
to see.
I mean,
Yeah, so I would like
I
to
didn't
see the look
disagree
on
with you, did I?
Nope, not at all. But that's why it was off
And that-
earlier. That's why I had it on and turned it off earlier.
Oh no, I don't give a
At
shit.
least
Like
you
I was
don't know
only
it.
up by myself. Like I don't give a shit about
Yeah,
that.
no. But that's why I did that earlier when you had said something, and
No.
that's why I turned it back on. So
Oh, you good? All right. So
I don't remember the first thing that I said to Susan Says So. So I don't know. But I'm not a liar. So if you ask me, I'll tell you. I mean, if you think you know something, I mean, let me tell you.
So you didn't say that's Lady K in a wig. You remember saying that?
I believe that I probably could have said that. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So what made you think that's Lady K in a wig?
Well, because there were other pictures from before.
So because you've seen other pictures of Norma, correct? Or Lady K. Is that who you're saying that you've seen other pictures of before? I'm confused.
Yeah, well, so there were other pictures before that not so far before, not long before, but before. Excuse me. And and some Google reverse searches. So so that's why. Because that's what I think.
So you didn't technically confirm shit.
I guess I confirmed enough where somebody felt the need to go pretend like they were running away with their mother.
No, that has nothing to do with what I just asked you. You didn't confirm
No.
shit.
Nope, I did not
So
confirm.
you
100%.
put someone's docs out that was incorrect.
It wasn't
but you
somebody's
still
docs. Whoa. It's not a docs when it's a Facebook thing. It's a social media thing. That's not a docs. It's a social media. If they're on social media,
So I go,
that's not a dox.
whoa. Then why did you guys cry about when what's her face's Facebook got shown? Why did you guys cry that what's her face Facebook was shown on a live stream? Why are you
Whoa. So who are you talking about so that I know who you're talking about, please?
I Curious Soul or something like that, I think her name is.
Okay. So
wasn't you on a panel saying how terrible it is to show Facebooks and everything like that?
I believe that her Facebook had her name on it. Her name that
Honey,
and wait a minute.
That's not what I'm asking
Wait
you.
a minute. And yes, it is, because normally Norma is not a name. It's a fake name. It's a fake
Norma
name.
is literally her name. Okay. What do you not understand, Toddy? Norma is literally her name.
Okay. Well, then I guess you
went on a. Yeah, you went. Well, I didn't prove shit. She came into a chat and said, "This is my actual name. I know her actual name. I speak to the woman. The woman's a fucking fighter.
So
the woman's a warrior." No, listen. No. Hold on. You're gonna listen to me. Hold on. Stop. I want you to listen to me talk about normally Norma, the person you wrongly doxed. This woman's a warrior. She's a fighter. Okay. Look, you're condescending, stupid remarks.
No, I'm not.
Just be quiet. No. You don't have to say, okay, I don't need you to confirm. You can just sit there and
listen. It's important. Stop. Seriously. A lot of times when I'm looking down,
this is your show. Go ahead.
Stop. No, because when I'm looking down, a lot of times it's because I want to hear better. So I'm not doing anything but looking down so I can hear better. Because if I try to see your mouth move, I can't make you out very well. So
Toddie, I didn't say anything about you putting your head down.
You told me to shut up. I didn't even say anything.
How you okay, I don't want to sit here and argue like 2-year-olds. This is absolutely ridiculous. All I did was be like, okay, you could be quiet while I'm talking. Like, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So you wrongly doxed Norma, which is her name. She's verified that. Then you want to go and turn around and show her Facebook page, right? Showed her Facebook page, which is so wrong to you because you went on a panel and talked about it for over 2 hours of how wrong it is to show someone's Facebook page. You did. I've got it. Do you want to sit here for the next 2 hours and watch it?
No, because I wouldn't have gone on about something for 2 hours, but go ahead.
Like I said, I can pull it up if you want me to. We can all sit here for another 2 hours.
Maybe the 2-hour Facebook went on, the 2-hour live stream went on, but it wasn't about the same thing for 2 hours.
So regardless, you did set up there on a high horse and say how wrong it is to show someone's Facebook. And in turn, you're doing the exact same thing to a woman that has done nothing to you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and say it. This is your chance to be like, yes, that's exactly what I did.
Well, I'm not convinced that normally Norma isn't Lady K. And let me tell you why. Okay?
You go ahead and tell us why, and then I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. How's that?
Okay. Why was that the thing that had Lady K run away with her mom, supposedly, because she felt like I was out to get her family? If I got the wrong person, Ghost.
She literally told you. You know, those two people were literally on a panel together that you're saying are the same people. Like, you realize that whole thing with her, with Lady K flying was a troll and you fucking fell for it.
No, I didn't. I'm not. That's bullshit.
Yes, you did, Toddy.
Okay.
Toddy, that's not bullshit.
I have to believe that.
10 toes down. I'm standing 10 toes down saying, prove me fucking wrong that wasn't a fucking troll.
Lady K was not a troll trying to get people to believe that she was at the airport with her husband. That's true.
Sweetheart.
1000%.
Sweetheart.
That's true.
That was a troll when she was sitting in the airport saying she was going to get her mother because you're a psycho. That was 110% a troll, and you were the only one not part of it.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm not buying that. I absolutely am not buying that. That's on my channel, and you have her on there, and she went on and on and on and on and on with the same voice that she always uses. So I believe 100% that was Lady K. That happened after the normally Norma thing. So I put 2 and 2 together. Makes sense to me. So I'm not going to believe for a second, Ghost. I'm not going to believe for a second that wasn't Lady K faking her airport journey. And the 2,000 people that saw that stream ain't buying it either. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. But we can agree. You've
lost a lot of people since then, haven't you?
That's okay. I've gotten rid of some of the people too. That's all right.
Like Rebecca?
That's all right.
Wow. Rebecca was your longtime friend, was she not?
Apparently not.
If Rebecca's watching, Rebecca, I apologize for even mentioning your name. You obviously see what Toddy thinks of you. Look, Rebecca was actually your lifeline. Rebecca's a good human being. Rebecca has morals.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the reason why when you three remember that panel you did with the three of you on there? Milk, Honey, and Mayhem, you and Rebecca on there, where you remember all three of you had something to say about me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember I didn't say a word about Rebecca, but I had something to say about the other two? Why do you think that is, Toddy?
I don't know.
Let me tell you why. Because I seen something in Rebecca that obviously I don't see in you.
Okay. I believe that.
Rebecca's a good person.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's probably why you're not friends anymore.
Okay.
Did you lie to Rebecca?
No.
You never lied to Rebecca.
No.
So if I show proof that you did lie to Rebecca, what are you going to do?
I'd like to see the proof that I lied to Rebecca.
I'll tell you what, I'll start looking for that. When I find it, you can come back on panel and you can tell everybody that you lied once again. You've been caught in a couple so far. I mean, we can keep going.
No. Because listen, you're not going to convince me that Lady K is not normally Norma and that the person
they
at
were
the
both
airport
on a panel together.
And that the person
they were
at
literally both on a panel together. No, you're done. You're done. We're not talking about the airport anymore. That's fucking nonsense. You're literally talking about nonsense. Lady K and normally Norma was literally on a panel together. I was actually on that panel.
Okay.
How were they the same person? Explain it to us now.
No, I can't explain it.
No, you just sat here and swore that Lady K and normally Norma the same person, but yet I can go, hold on. I'm talking. I'm speaking. Hold on, I'm speaking. I can literally go to Lady K's, pull up that live stream, and we can sit here and watch both of them on a panel. So how is Lady K and normally Norma the same?
I'm going to answer. So I didn't watch the stream. I didn't watch the stream, so I'm going to be honest. I didn't watch the stream. But I did hear about it. Wait, I'm going to answer. Let me answer. So, and I did hear about it. And I did hear that perhaps there was a mother and daughter on the panel. So again, I'm not going to go there.
So now you're claiming that normally Norma is actually Lady K's mother. Is that what you're claiming now?
Or a sibling or something. Yeah, possibly. Yes, I am. Again, and you don't want me to mention it, but why would somebody try to run with their family if I didn't get the right person? I don't want to talk about this anymore. We're going back and forth. So let's go on to the next thing.
We're going back and forth because you won't be honest, Toddy.
Well, no, because I'm not going to agree with you. It's not that I'm not being honest. I'm telling you, I don't agree with you. That's it.
So you don't agree that they were literally on a panel together, proving that you are incorrect. That is not Lady K, but yet you want to sit here and say, no, that's her sister. That's her uncle's cousin's nephew. You refuse to take any accountability that you doxed the wrong person.
Because I don't believe I doxed the wrong person when the person took somebody to get away from me. And you're calling that person a troll that sounds exactly like the other person. And she had it on her. She had it. How could that troll have had that stream on Lady K's channel?
Toddie, regardless, think about this. Regardless, you still doxed the wrong person. Because that's obviously not Lady K up there on the same panel duplicating herself, right?
Man,
so you obviously doxed. No, listen. You obviously would have doxed a family member if that's what you're saying, right? So are you admitting that? Yeah, I was trying to dox Lady K's family members now.
Nope. I was trying to show Lady K, look, stop. Just fucking stop after months of harassment. Just fucking stop calling me names. Just fucking stop.
By doxing the wrong person and never admitting it's the wrong person.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what you did.
Okay. Well, I'm going to agree with that just to go on to the next thing, but I don't agree with that. But I don't want to sit and keep arguing about something. You're not going to convince me something when somebody's actions were to take somebody away. Like, how could I be wrong?
Has Lady K doxed you?
Lady K has called me by my name, by my real name.
I mean, according to you, that's not a dox. It's not a Facebook page, is it?
No.
So she hasn't doxed you, right?
I don't think I doxed her either, but go ahead.
So now you're saying you didn't dox her, but yet you're standing 10 toes down on.
Listen, if normally,
You've lost me, Toddy.
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning of, it was a Facebook page that's on social media that went under normally Norma. Okay. So that's not somebody's real name. Norma might be, but normally is not. That's where we started with this. So that's why I'm saying, no, that's not doxing. You said, what's the difference between that and Curious Deep Soul? Curious Deep Soul had their full real name on the Facebook.
Do you have a receipt of when Lady K said your name? I don't want to see it. I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
It was screenshots from AD's chat.
I mean,
I don't remember when. I don't remember when.
So you don't,
but
so you don't have them, or you do have them? Yes.
I'm sure that I have them, yes, but that would take me a minute to get to because those are in folders.
So to be fair, I'm going to be pulling out receipts. I'm going to be doing digging. So I think it's only fair that if I'm doing digging as well to prove that, you're either right or wrong, I think you'd want to take the time to prove that you're right, correct?
No, I know she did.
No, that's not what I asked you though, Toddy. Come on.
Yeah, no, I have it, but I cannot get it right now because I'm telling you that's in a folder that I can't get to.
I'm not asking you for right now, Toddy.
Okay.
I'm not presenting zero right now, right? We're having a conversation. What I'll do is I'll present receipts afterwards, and if you want to join the panel, then you can join the panel then, and we can talk about the receipts I've showed. And you can say why they're fake receipts or why they're wrong or out of context or whatever. I'm not saying you will. I'm just saying, and allow, But to be fair, I've done shown so many receipts. It's not my fault you don't watch the show. Maybe you should go back and watch because, Toddie, I've shown tons of receipts on you. Excuse me.
Okay, so did you show the receipt of me being a pedophile?
Careful what you say there. I called you a predator.
Okay. Can you show me that receipt, please?
The difference there. Would me and you both agree to that there's a difference there?
Yeah, technically there's a difference there, but when you're referring to young children, I mean, that's what it is.
Actually, you referred to the young child. I didn't. Let's not get this twisted. I never. So let me put it to you like this, Toddie, and this isn't a dig at you or anything like that. You have to understand something. Like I said, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do. But from my understanding, you don't have any children, right?
That's correct.
Wrong? You don't have to answer. Okay. I'm not trying to dig into that. My point being is if you have to understand that some parents might hear that and say, that's odd. Would you not agree with me on that?
With what? With the statement that I made about my late ex-wife?
Correct. Since you brought it up, I didn't bring that up. I didn't bring that up.
No. Listen, man, that's right there. That's on a video that I put out. And just like I had told you earlier, if I'd have said, oh, it's a bag of shit, does that mean that I fuck a bag of shit? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that on your show. I know that you could that you say seriously, there's like 2 words you can't say. Wait. And I didn't mean to use the PDF word because I don't want something to happen to this.
No. I promise you, I've got the best manager in the world. Nothing's going to happen to my channel.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to be disrespectful to that either. So I should have said PDF.
I've actually, here's the crazy part. Just to interrupt you real quick. Let me interrupt you just real quick and let you know why that caught my attention. Because you realize that I've actually traveled to an entire new state to not even confront, I educated the community by handing out flyers and such to a man that married a 12-year-old. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
So like when I hear statements like that, it catches my ear and I say, whoa, that's a red flag instantly, right off the bat. When any type of an adult says that anybody, and let's take you for your instance, your case, anybody looks like a 12-year-old, that's a red flag to most parents out there in the world. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Most parents would hear that and be like, ooh, that's kind of cringy.
That's not true. That's not true at all. And let me tell you how I could prove that incorrect. Okay.
I can prove that right now by doing a poll in chat.
Hang on one second. Let me hang on. No. Okay, well, before you do the poll in the chat, let me throw my argument out there. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
So somebody's sitting at a bar and they look really young. And somebody says, "Can I see your ID?" And the person says, "Well, how old do you think I am?" And the person looks at him and says, "I don't know, 14, 15 years old," because they look young. Where is that any different with what I said? I wasn't even interested in Jen at the time. I said that to a male inmate that was with me. She looks about 12 years old. Jen looked very young for her age. That's not the thing that made me attracted to Jen, and nor did I ever think for a minute that Jen was young. As you know, I met her in jail. I met her in a drug unit program in the jail, so she had to be a certain age to get into that program in the jail. You couldn't just get into that program at 18 years old. You had to be a certain age to get into that. So I knew at least how old she was.
I never once disputed that either. If you would have watched my shows and you would have realized that, I never once disputed that. That's the thing. I never once said anything about that.
I think as we get older, and this is just the truth, I think as we get older, the people that are younger than us seem younger. And let me give you just an example of that. So I'm 60, I'll be 63 next month. At 40 years old, I thought I was fucking old, right? But now somebody 40, I think they're so young. So I think it's just a perspective like that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. When I said, she looks like she's about 12 years old. It
that
had
memory
nothing
stuck
to
with
do,
you, though.
It had nothing to do with X, because that was when I had met her because of the writing on the thing, and she signed the thing, the 12-year-old, because I didn't even remember who she was.
The point being,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
Okay, so the point I'm trying to make, Toddy, is that memory stuck with you for years, right? That she was relatable to a 12-year-old.
No, I'm not going to say relatable to a no. That's putting words in my mouth.
So then, what did you say?
I said to Richard, who was the inmate next to me, who I thought that she was flirting with, you should go for it. She looks like she's about 12 years old. Now, could he have ever gone for it? No, she was in jail.
You did, Toddy. You went for it, Toddy.
What are you
talking about?
I never touched her in jail. Listen.
So you didn't have any conversations with her? You didn't get to know her in jail or anything like that?
Phone calls and letters.
So you did talk to her in jail. You just told me you did.
Phone calls and letters. Yes, I did say that. Absolutely. The video says that. And then 4 months later, I quit the job. And then a month later, she got let out and went to a halfway house or a step down program.
Toddy, I don't think you.
And then it was a whole other. And then it was May. That was the first time that we even kissed. I mean, that's all in the videos, man. So at that point, she's a month shy of 23.
Regardless, it was against policy. I mean, you were still, yeah.
It was against policy.
We can both agree to that.
Absolutely.
And what you said wasn't what you said in the video, because you never once said in that video, you never said once that you turned to the other guy that you said that to.
Yes, I did.
And said you should go for it.
Yes, I did. I just didn't mention his name. Yes, I did. I just didn't. I said there was another inmate there. It was a male. I didn't mention his name.
How old were you at the time?
Well, Jen was 12 years younger than me.
Which, I mean, she was overage. I mean, what are you going to do, you know?
Listen, the only people it had to be okay with was her and me. And then it was okay with our families. So
I don't really, I mean, I'm just going to take your word on that, because honestly, like, what else can I do, Toddy? What else can I do? You know, I'm not a whole shitbag human being to where, like you said, I was going to dig into deceased person's life, right? You said that, not me. Said it on the video.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you
As
did.
far as
You 100%
not digging into a deceased person's life, but digging up old stuff. So that's what I was referring to.
I didn't put it on YouTube.
No, you're damn right. I started my channel with that video, I believe. Absolutely. That channel was supposed to originally be about people who passed away that I was hoping we could put like you know, memories of people that passed away, videos of people that passed away. I've talked about that several times on the channel. Not a lot of people have sent me videos of people. They say that they want to do it, but that's what originally what I wanted the channel to be, was like memories of people, so it stays online and people are known forever. And yes, I started it with Jen. Absolutely.
And like I said, like I don't even like that doesn't even concern me, you know. Good for you. I'm glad you did that, you know. That's something obviously you two like had in common or whatever. Like that's not technically that's not the issue. The issue was like you seem to not understand that when someone in your position, right, and you were an authority figure, right? Would you
No,
agree with me on that?
no. I was a commissary manager. She never worked in the commissary. She was somebody that I saw between
But you
glass.
were a guard.
I was
Technically, you're an
not. No,
authority figure.
No. I was not a guard. I was not a CO. No.
Okay,
There
I
was a CO
misspoke.
there. Just so you understand, there was a CO right there. There was a correctional officer right there in that pod, in that unit, while I'm distributing commissary.
Did he know about
Of course
your
not. Of course not.
so just the dude that just the dude that helped you hand out commissary was basically, did he know about it?
No.
So it was just you two.
Yes.
You were at least respectful enough not to endanger anybody else's job. I'll give you that.
I definitely
I'll
was
give you
not
that.
going to, I wasn't going to get, you know, people involved. There was one of the inmates that worked with her, or not worked with me, I'm sorry, that worked with me, was from that unit.
Mhm.
One of the, I want to say her name was Carolyn, but I'm not 100% sure, but she worked that unit and she told me that Jennifer had an interest in me. So, I mean, it was Jennifer that reached out. So there was an inmate that knew, and then there was a second inmate that knew, but Jennifer told both of those inmates.
Well, I mean, regardless of what happened, you know, with you two, like we can both agree that what you did was wrong. Like, technically,
I could agree that me breaking the rules of the jail was totally wrong. And yes, I mean, I broke the rules. And 1000%, you're not supposed to be in touch with inmates. You're right.
Right.
Yes.
So that brings me to my next point is this isn't the first time you've broken the rules at prison, jail, whatever.
What are you talking about?
So would you agree with me when I said you yourself have stated that when you lost your job most recently, which you made public? No, I didn't dig into that, so I don't want the audience to be like, oh my God, he dug into. No, nothing like that was happened. Like it was public. I technically haven't brought anything up that hasn't been public. Right.
I would agree with that.
So that was your first time you've kind of broken the rules in your job. The second time would have been when they confronted you about live streaming while you were there, correct?
I wasn't live streaming at work. One
Making a
time I
video.
went on.
My
Wait a minute,
apologies.
hang on, because while I'm saying I never live streamed at work, I remember getting on Morbid's panel live from a different position at that job. So one time I think I was, but it was at a different position at the job. But it doesn't matter. about that. I mean, it doesn't matter. Let me tell
Well,
you
it does when we're
no,
building a
it doesn't
time. No,
because
hold
I'm
on.
gonna tell no, no,
When
no,
we're
it's
building a
not. Let me tell you
timeline,
why.
it does
No,
matter.
because I just wanna tell you no, it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I started doing videos at that job in 2022 or 20 the person that told me I would be good at doing videos at that job was my supervisor at that job. And then the manager at that job, not at the new position, okay? But the job I was at that job for 7 years. I was in one position for 5 years, and then I was in the overnight position for 2 more years. So while I was in the other position, the one that I had for 5 years, the supervisor of that said, "You know, you'd be really good on TikTok or YouTube." And I started doing the videos at the job. Well, I think that that happened in like October or November. In July, the manager of that position on the 4th of July said to me, "Hey, I saw your TikTok." And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Yeah, you're pretty funny." And those were only being really done at the job. They knew that I was doing that at the job because on the overnight position at the job, without getting into great detail, I can talk about certain things now I couldn't talk about them before. I had an overnight position at the job, and I was there at 11 o'clock at night. And then my job ghost was over at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I left work at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I had 4 hours. Okay. So in the 4 hours that would be considered dead time, I worked in a space that I couldn't even see out of a window. And I wasn't responsible for looking at cameras or anything. I could make videos, I could watch videos, I could read a book, I could do anything like that. That wasn't the problem. That's just the truth. That's the truth.
So when you stated that they reprimanded you for regardless being online while at work,
That's not what it was. No,
that
no,
was a
no.
lie.
Okay, so
That's
hang
what
on.
you said though.
No, hang on. So just hang on. So what happened was I came into work one night and somebody who I was friendly with said, "Hey, tell Toddie about the phone call you got." Okay. And the person said, "Hey, the phone call was some sort of bullying online." So I went and I called like somebody who was higher up because I knew that that was about me. So I said, "Hey, I don't want you to go looking for anybody." I said, "Apparently there's a phone call that came in and it has to do with bullying online. And I'm pretty sure it's about me." And they asked me, "Well, what?" And I said, and that was it. So that was it. And then more phone calls started coming in. And they said, "Hey, we don't want you to do these videos because of the background," because they felt like there was something in the background that they could see. So I said, "Okay." So hang on. So I started using a virtual background, but the phone calls still kept coming in. Well, now I've since seen the log of those phone calls. "I know you told her, but she's still online." So it was no longer the background. Okay. I got fired because they said I was sleeping on the job. That's not true. So that's how that went down.
Okay, so I'm going to sidetrack here real quick. We're gonna switch pace here real fast. So me and you talked a little bit about a certain person earlier, right?
I would assume that I'm thinking about the person you're talking about.
More than likely.
Mhm.
So like I said, I'm willing to drop myself off, let you two have a quick conversation. You're not willing, like even nothing. Like
No.
why not have a conversation with Case?
Well, because of the same
He's in
exact
back chat right now. I could let him up, but I'm being respectful.
Yeah, because if you do, I'm just gonna jump off. Just so you know. Exactly what I said. I don't think the case can talk to somebody. I think he can talk over somebody and yell and scream, and I have no interest. Case knows what happened, and he knows that I had nothing at all to do with stalking him. And I can't convince him of that, but he knows it. So I'm not going to have a conversation with somebody that I'm not going to even, it's not fair. It's just not going to be a fair conversation. He's convinced I didn't do that. There's nothing I could do. I can't show anything more than what I showed. I can't prove anything more than what I proved.
I can assure you that there won't be any yelling back and forth. Anything like that. There's not going to be any name calling and all this and that.
I'm not interested.
You ask a question. Why?
Not interested.
Why?
I just
because you don't think that it's going to go anywhere. But yet he's willing to take time out and have a conversation with you.
No. He's not taking time out.
Yeah. He definitely is.
No, I'm not willing to do it. I told you that before.
I just think that you enjoy the back and forth between you and Case, if you want me to be honest with you.
If I enjoyed it, I'd be willing
to do it now. You have a hate boner for him. You literally have a hate boner for him.
Okay, well, you show me. Well, you can't even show me all the videos he put out because he deletes most of the videos. But I guarantee you, he talks and puts.
Don't care.
Okay, well, if I have a hate button for him, why is he putting out all this hate on me? And look at how many videos I put out about him.
Toddy, I've been around Case's channel for over a month now. You realize that there's been, 0.2 videos put out on you? When meanwhile, you went through a whole Truthy McGoofy phase. Did you not?
Yep. Yes, I did. Sure did.
And you lied to your community and said you were going to figure out how to get a GoFundMe started so that way you could get voice analysis.
Exactly. That's not a lie. That wasn't a lie. That was not a lie.
Where is it?
I did look into that. It's a lot of money.
You told me you didn't.
I did
you literally told me you told me on TikTok you did not. What the fuck, Toddie?
Wait a minute. That I didn't look into voice analysis? I can prove that I looked into it.
You never looked into the GoFundMe. You never bothered with the GoFundMe. You never even bothered.
I didn't bother with the GoFundMe, but I looked into the voice analysis.
But you were telling your community you was.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'd like to see that because that's not what I said. What I said was I would ask my community if that's what they would want to do. But it's a lot of money. It's a fucking lot of money. So I did have few people write to me about it. And I said, look, it's this amount of money. I can't ask somebody for that kind of money.
So then why were you yelling about a GoFundMe? What was the point? If
it was
can't ask for it, you're on a panel asking for it.
I wasn't asking for anything. Show me where I asked. I didn't ask for any money. I didn't ask for shit.
I'm going to go make a GoFundMe. I don't want you guys to donate to it. Who says that?
I didn't say that, so I don't know who said that.
So you didn't tell your community you was going to go make a GoFundMe. It was basically a scam.
No, what I said to the community was, and you can go find it, that I would ask the community if that's what they wanted me to do. And then I looked into the GoFundMe and saw how much it was and said, yeah, that's not what we're going to do.
How much the GoFundMe was?
How much the fucking voice analysis was. Okay.
Sorry, you were talking about the GoFundMe, so I was confused.
Because the GoFundMe was for the voice analysis.
And here's the thing, Toddy. We all knew that. We all knew. And here's the problem. You were taking recordings of a recording to a voice analysis person. You were getting ready to spend thousands of dollars of people's money, not yours.
No. Stop saying that because that's not true. I just got done telling you that I didn't do that because of the price. So I didn't take a dime from anybody. So stop saying that. That's not true. You're twisting words.
You won't even let me finish my statement. So you don't even know what the fuck I was going to say, do you?
You just said it. That I was taking money.
Would you like to talk to Gertie and Lady K?
No.
Why?
Because I have I don't want to. I don't like her. I don't like her.
So you want to sit on my panel and say that they're both the same people and you doxed them and everything else, but you don't even want to be like, hey, look, I fucked up.
No. No.
So why did you even bother doing this? Was because I feel like it was just because you know exactly what I know now.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I told you that I would have a conversation with you. I'm answering every question that you're asking me.
Not truthful, though, is the problem.
No. That's not for you to determine. Because just because you don't agree with me doesn't make me a liar.
Oh, I'm going to determine it, sweetheart. That's the thing you don't understand. I'll bring receipts. This is the problem. You come up here and you say things that don't match up to what you said before. And then I go back and I find all that shit and I prove you wrong once again. Because no, listen, hold on. I'm talking. Here's the thing. You have to understand that I've already proved almost all of this. But see, you don't watch, you don't know. So what I'll do, now that I have everyone's attention, I'll make sure that everyone sees that you're a liar.
Okay.
You're scared of Case. You're scared of Lady K. You're scared to have a conversation with the people that you said you doxed. What is the problem? Why are you absolutely so scared to admit defeat?
Okay, so I'm not scared. I don't like Lady K. Why would I like Lady K after months of calling me a hairy cunt?
You don't like me.
Wait a minute. I don't associate with people like that. I'm not going to associate with people like that.
I've called you way worse. I've called you way worse. So let's move on from that because that's bullshit.
Okay. Well, if we're done, then we're done because everything that I say that you don't agree with is going to be bullshit.
I never said I didn't agree with. There was some things I agree with you on, wasn't there?
Okay. Well,
there wasn't.
What do you want me to do? I don't. There's no reason.
I want you to tell the truth. I want you to stop saying one thing and then turn around saying another. Toddy, you did not tell the truth. Do you not understand that? What I don't understand. What
Tell me where I
lied.
Tell me where I lied. I'm still waiting to hear where I lied.
Lady K is not Norma. You're still lying.
No, you're wanting me. Okay. Listen, I'm not going to keep doing this. That's not me lying. I don't believe you. Is that what you want me to say? I don't believe you. I don't believe Lady K. There you go.
So what do I need to do to prove to your ass that that's not the same person?
What does it matter if it's not the same person?
That's not what I asked you, Toddy.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I need you to figure it out.
Okay.
Like Lady K's not Norma's family. They're not even related. They don't even fucking, they've never even spoke. They don't even fucking know each other. Like, I don't understand. What is your deal? Why can you not just be honest and be like, I messed up?
Because I don't think I messed up.
What do I have to do to prove to you that you messed up? Because we've literally done everything besides show the poor woman's show the poor woman's social security number on stream. That's literally what the only thing that we haven't done at this point.
That's not true. I didn't even
I never said you did.
Listen, but I didn't even show the woman's full name. I didn't even show the woman's full name.
You won't let me finish. You won't let me talk because you always have something to say. Toddie, what is so difficult about taking accountability?
Because there's nothing for me to take accountability for.
There is.
Okay.
Besides showing a woman's poor social security number and proving to you that she's not that woman, yes, there are things you need to take accountability for.
Okay. So,
and especially some of your friends like GPC over there. So when you brought up CPS, who were you talking about, Toddie?
I brought up CPS. I was talking about the screenshot that I saw.
When you brought up CPS, who were you talking about, Toddie?
I was talking about the screenshot that I saw.
So you seen something in a comment section and you just ran with it, basically.
I did. I did.
Would you
Do
agree
we
that
want-
that's probably pretty stupid?
No, and I'm going to tell you why. I did it for the same reason that I did the picture, like I told you, and the same reason that I did with the Lady K. Hey, man, I just wanted, listen, you know, you've come after me. I've dealt with months of case. I've dealt with months of Lady K.
Not my problem. Not my fault.
well,
Not my
can I
fault.
finish?
Stop putting their
Can I
shit on me.
finish?
No, because you literally for months now have been putting Lady K shit on me, fucking Cases shit on me, AD shit on. Stop putting other people's shit on me.
For these people, but you're the one that keeps showing up for these people, Ghost.
And I'll
You're the one
show
that
up
keeps
for the
showing
next
up for them.
person. Guess what?
Well, then if
Your
you're
other
showing up
community that
for
you're
them,
in?
then why aren't you taking accountability? If you're showing
What do
up
I
for
need to
them, why
take
aren't you
accountability
taking-
for? I didn't lie. What am I lying about? What am I lying about?
So when I called you a henchman or a big gun, and you just said you are, and then you called me a liar. When I said, hey, if normally Norma isn't Lady K, why did Lady K fake a whole airport thing? You said it was a troll, but it's not, because that video came from her channel. So who's
So she
twisting
can't
things
troll
up?
from her own channel? She can't troll from her own channel now is what you're telling me.
Okay. All right.
That's what you're telling me.
I don't believe for a second that that was a troll and that she was trolling me. I don't believe that. Now, I don't have to believe that, and I don't believe it.
Yeah, your call. I mean, fuck, we can, like I said, we basically have to show you a woman's social security number before you realize that you're wrong.
I don't want to see anybody's social security number.
Then what do we have to do to prove that Lady K is
Nothing.
not normal? Then when
Nothing.
are you
It's
going to
over.
stop?
It's done.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, the next time you make a video, I'm going to poop all over you, woman. The next time you make a video saying, normally Norma or Lady K, you're going to start this shit all fucking over again.
Okay.
Think you can do that? Think you can just leave those two individuals
Yes.
alone?
Yes, I do. I would hope that they can leave
Right.
me alone too.
They haven't even talked about you.
That's not true.
I don't know about Gertie. Gertie hates you. Gertie's probably still going to talk shit about you, and I can't stop Gertie from doing shit, but I mean, fuck,
Okay.
she doesn't go live in front of an audience and spew fucking bullshit like she's somebody else either.
Okay.
So are we in agreement that that's not the same person yet, or you just saying that to shut up, move on, like you said earlier?
Well, I didn't say shut up and move on. I just said I don't want to keep arguing about the same thing. Can we get to the next topic? I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but we're at a stalemate here.
No, you're at a stalemate. I know the truth. I have everything. You're the one sitting there saying, I'm the right one here. I'm the one that's right. Believe me. When I'm literally, they're in chat telling you they're not the same person as well. But yet,
Why would I believe
here we
them?
are still arguing. Here we are still arguing that they're the same person. It's kind of your fault we're at a stalemate. Not my fault.
Okay, I'll take
then why won't you just admit
responsibility for the
accountability?
stalemate. I'll take responsibility for the stalemate.
No.
I don't want to keep going on about the same thing.
All right. Well, look like a big dummy when I prove that you're wrong yet again. It's not my fault.
I'm not blaming you for anything here, man.
So I'm being told. Hold on one second. Hold on. I'm looking. Okay, there you go. Good Nunya asks, why did she threaten she was going to Lady K's house? Is that wrong or a safety concern? Why does she feel that is okay? It's a fair question from the chat.
I never threatened to go to Lady K's house. What I did was I said, how would you like your family to know how you behaved? I never threatened to go to anybody's house. That's untrue. Show me. That's untrue 1000%.
We'll show you. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, please show me where I threatened to go to somebody's house.
Would you agree that that's not wrong or a safety concern?
Absolutely wrong to go to somebody's house. Absolutely so.
Would you agree that it's wrong to say, hey, I'm coming to your house?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you don't feel it's okay?
I don't feel it's okay to say you're going to somebody's house.
Lady K says, no, you said you wanted my mom to feel something. You did say something about her family, didn't you?
I said exactly what I said. How would you like your family to know how you behaved?
So you're basically saying I'm going to go real life and then mad. Right?
No.
How not?
No, not really.
You can smoke like I don't give a shit. I'm just like
I don't want to screw up your thing, man. I don't want to screw that.
Yeah, you're good. That's all you. I just
is that why you keep hitting the whatchamacallit?
This is just a vape.
Okay.
It's just a vape.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Oh yeah, you can smoke the shit out of that. That's allowed on YouTube. You're good on that. Okay. Technically, the other is too.
Oh yeah, but I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, you just can't show like a piece.
I don't have that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go through all of this, obviously, and piece it all together, and I'll find clips and stuff like that.
Okay.
Even after, like, I've already done this. See, the problem this is what pisses me off is I've literally already done this. Like, there's no need for me to do this again because it's in my prior live streams, but because you're too whatever, like, I don't know what it is.
I just want to tell you
any
something.
clue.
No. I just want to tell you something. You're not going to be able to convince me that normally Norma isn't Lady K.
You're wild.
No,
you're wild, girl. Okay. For real.
Okay, hey, listen, but I'm telling the truth, man. I mean, you hear me. I'm just telling you the truth.
It's wrong, but yeah, I don't.
Okay,
can you consider the truth? Wait,
and again,
if it's wrong information, can you consider it the truth?
So let me ask you this, and you probably can't answer this, but I'm just gonna put it out there.
Probably not.
No, because I don't think you can, honestly. So I'm just gonna put it out there. If I got the wrong person, and Lady K trolled me, she didn't care I got the wrong person. Why do you care I got the wrong person?
Why do I care?
If she didn't care I got the wrong person, because see, I don't believe I was trolled.
Why didn't she? What makes you think she didn't care?
Because she let me go ahead and assume it was her by saying she was at the airport taking her mother.
I think, you know what? I'm going to drop a link because this is Lady K's fight. Like, I don't know. I just feel
I'm not doing that. That's why I said.
Oh my God.
No. Hey,
can we be adults?
No.
Then talk to Norma.
That's why I said that I didn't think you could answer it, so we'll just leave it in the air. So let's
answer what? I wasn't even listening. Go ask me again so I can fucking answer your dumbass. Oh, now you're just frustrating me, Toddy. Jesus Christ.
I know, I hear it. So you know what I asked you, man. So
no, actually don't, because I was busy dropping a link for Lady K so that way she could explain why she did care for Norma.
If I went ahead and I got the wrong person, okay, and you said that, I was being trolled that day, that she really didn't take her mom to the airport and all of that, right? And I'm supposed to just believe that, right? Like, I'm just supposed to believe that I was being trolled, which I don't, by the way. I don't believe that. Okay? So, but let's just say I'm supposed to believe that. So then she let me believe that I got the right person. So she didn't care about me thinking normally Normal wasn't her. If she went ahead and trolled me, or if she in fact went to the airport to pretend that she was going to go and leave with her mom. Either which way, how does that look for normally Norma?
She's probably pissed that you doxed her.
Okay.
So I answered you, and that's the best you got is okay. She's pissed off. You doxed her. I'm saying do whatever the hell I wanted if you doxed me too.
Okay. That wasn't the question, you know that, but okay.
So then
The question
instead
was,
of asking me a 10-minute long statement, let's cut the question down so that way we can be like a yes or a no, like I've been asking you.
I did. I asked the question several times tonight, but we're
One more
not going
time
to
for me.
agree on the normally normal. So let's just go to something else, or we can meet up again when you have receipts.
Receipts. So you want me to pull up when Lady K and normally Norma was on a panel together?
No, no,
okay?
no. I'm not arguing
Well,
that.
that's a receipt. That's a receipt, though, sweetheart. That's a receipt. You don't want me to pull a receipt up? You don't want me to pull a receipt up? You don't want me to pull a receipt up?
You gonna let me answer?
You don't want me to pull the receipt up? You don't want to answer that?
If you'll let me answer. Okay, so
Case has receipts.
I said
Wanna talk to him?
1000%. Case has no receipts as far as anything. I've shown receipts about when I found out who he was, and I put that up in a video.
But you didn't show receipts, Toddy. Those aren't receipts.
I did.
sweetheart.
I
I don't
put
think
up
you
in
know
the
the
video.
definition of receipts.
I did. So I think you should go look at that video.
Toddy,
where
I do.
put-
Actually, I'll
Okay.
admit, I watch your stuff. That's how I know so much about you. See, there's the problem. You don't know shit about me because you don't watch nothing. I watch everything you do, sweetheart, on all 3 channels. You releasing 4 to 5 videos on a day on your Toddy One Skip channel. I even went and told you, like, Toddy, that's not going to help your algorithm. That's literally putting you down. You don't watch my channel, so you wouldn't even know that I gave you advice. I gave you friendly advice. You wouldn't even know because you don't watch my channel, but yet here I am watching your channel.
You're watching my channel to troll me, man.
No, I'm watching your channel to create a timeline. I told you that in the very beginning, sweetheart. What do you not understand about that? I'm literally watching you to create a timeline, and that's what I've done. That's why the people have seen. That's why the people have chosen what they've chosen to do.
Okay. So all of those people that come with 26-minute accounts, those are supposed to be real people that count. Then when their accounts are 26 minutes old or 42 minutes old or a day old, like those are just the troll accounts. And I know I can't connect them to you, Ghost. I can't connect them to you.
You connect them to Case, though.
I can't connect them to anybody. There's quite a few people.
You do, Toddy. That's the problem. Is when you're on a live stream and you pin their comment. Okay, let me talk. And you pin their, because I'm proving you wrong. And you pin their comment, and then you go on about their comment, and you say, "I know exactly who this is." And then you mention a name that I'm not going to mention. I don't need to mention it here. That's exactly you doing exactly what you just said you don't do.
So exactly when it has something to do with how I what am I supposed to have done to Case? Whatever I did to supposedly whatever I did. No, I'm answering your question. Okay. So when it has to do with somebody telling me about what I did to Case, then absolutely that's exactly what I do. So I'm not really guessing where it came from. It's somebody who's addressing him.
So that means you can bring up his family.
Yeah. Okay. So I could talk about that.
It's a simple yes or no. No, I don't want you to talk. No, I will kick you off this panel right now. We are not discussing that. You want to discuss it? Let's bring Case up and discuss it.
Yeah, you want me to answer the question?
No. You want to talk about Case's family? You can talk about Case's family to Case, not me. I'm not Case.
I didn't think that the older fellow was Case's family. I didn't think they were related.
You have to stop playing stupid here, Toddy.
No, I put up
Seriously,
a picture of an old man.
You have to stop playing stupid. Come on.
Hey, listen, when you come up with your timeline, can you kind of make sure that you check out Lady K, AD's, and Case's channel, but make sure that they bring back their live streams that they were deleted. So I know that if you want to be honest with me, like you want me to be honest with you, and I've been honest with you, okay? There were things that I honestly forgot about, like getting on your stream and trying to get on and being disconnected or whatever happened. which I honestly forgot. But that was the only time that I ever came on your channel. I'm not gonna sit and watch any of these people's channels that are gonna trigger me. Why would I do that? I'm not gonna do that. Okay?
You
The
trigger me.
screen
You can
Wait a
be talking
minute.
about Gypsy and I still listen to you.
Well, then that's your
Timeline.
prerogative. That's your prerogative. Okay, that's your
I don't
prerogative.
want to, honey.
So
I got to
I'm
make a
asking you.
timeline on you.
Okay, so listen. So make sure that when you make the timeline, that you're fair about it. And I don't know how you're gonna be fair about it because you're not gonna be able to go into people's dirty deletes. So it's not that I'm making videos in their actions, their reactions. Okay?
So
Their
you're the victim here.
reactions. Listen, man, I don't want to keep doing this. How long do you want to do this for? Because I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't want to do this. I'm happy answering questions, but as soon as I tell you my side, it doesn't matter. And I understand the banter is fine, but I want you to get your receipts, but I want you to be fair about your receipts.
Now, here's the problem. All my receipts are in my past lives. Go look for them, sweetheart. I ain't.
Okay. Well, you're the
Okay.
one that. Okay. So you're building a timeline. Just be fair and
I've already done that. Like, I already
Okay.
know you're a turd bucket. Like, I've already built a timeline.
Okay.
That's the thing. Like,
All
I
right.
told you in the beginning. That's why we're
Okay.
here, Toddy.
Okay. All right.
Anything else?
No, man. I'm good.
So we can both agree that you're going to leave Lady K and Norma out of your dumb bullshit. You're not going to fucking
Absolutely.
continue
Absolutely.
saying, all right.
And
cool.
I'd appreciate the same thing, please. I'd appreciate
I mean,
the same
honestly,
thing.
Norma needs to drag you. Norma's never went live and claimed you were somebody else. So honestly, she's been a chatter the entire time. What's so bad about, why do words hurt you so badly?
They don't. You want me to admit to something that I'm not willing to admit to because I don't believe it, Ghost. And you have a hard time believing what I'm telling you. It's not about being stubborn. It's not about trying to win. It's because I swear to God, I don't believe it. I don't.
So okay. So you can agree that you're going to leave them alone. So let's agree to leave Case alone as well, because I don't think that's a good look for you at the end of the day, Toddy. Well, and here's why. Let me explain why I don't think it's a good look for you to be going after Case. Here's why. Listen to me. Listen closely. You've done some very foul things when it comes to Case, whether you want to believe it or not. You've seen it in your comment section. You've seen it in your sub count. You've seen it in your view count. You've seen it, right? Yes?
No.
So
I mean, if you want me, wait a minute. No, wait. Because what I think you want me to say is because I've lost subs, it's because of Case.
No, it's
And
because
no.
of me. It has nothing to do with Case. It's literally all due to me. I
Okay.
take full ownership for that. I've already
Okay.
told you that before.
Okay. So what is it that you are saying then? Because you just talked about my sub count and stuff like that. So that's what I assumed you were talking about.
Well,
I
I'm
thought
just saying, like, the reason why it's not a good look for you to keep going after Case is because the
I
more you
don't
go
want
after
to go
Case,
after Case. My Ghost, if you're really doing a timeline, you need to do it on everybody. Because my videos are reactions to months of attacks. He gets on live streams that have nothing to do with me and starts shit on it when I haven't made a video about him.
Toddy, why are there 3 different communities all banding together to say that you're not the person you say you are?
I don't
Answer
know.
me that.
I don't know.
That should tell you something, though, right?
No. It doesn't.
So hundreds and hundreds of people coming to you from different communities that's never even spoke to each other before, all saying, hey, this is why we don't want to support you anymore, doesn't tell you nothing. So you don't mind losing support. That's all right with you. Just want to get that clear so that way you're not crying in a month from now.
I'm not crying at all. You asked me to, you said, are
No,
you
I'm
willing
saying
to
you will be once you've lost all your support. That's what I said. Don't twist my.
And let me ask you, why would you do that? Why? If I'm not
You
a
can't tell
threat
the
to
truth.
anybody,
You
then
can't tell
why?
the truth.
No,
You
that's
refuse to tell the
no.
truth.
Let me ask you.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, wait a minute.
That's a simple. That's it.
No. Because
Yeah,
I've told the truth. Well, I want to
no,
see
you
your
haven't.
timeline.
No, you
Okay.
haven't.
Okay, then let's go with your timeline, please. I'll wait for the timeline.
Honey, I'm not going to
You
show
said
you.
that I'm
See, this
going
is.
after. Wait a minute.
Hold
You
on,
said
I'm
that I'm going.
talking.
Wait.
Hold on.
No, I
Clap your
started this.
hands.
I started talking this
Yeah,
time.
sure, Toddy, you
In all
started it.
fairness,
You're right.
yes, I did. So seriously, by the time we're done with this, we're going to be so fucking stoned that we're not going to know what the hell we're talking about. So listen,
I'm not smoking. I don't smoke that. This is not THC. It's not TCHCA. It's none of that. This is a peach vape. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, nicotine.
Yes, nicotine.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that you said that I was going after Case, and I said to you, hey, that's not true. My videos are reactions to what he's done to me. And you sit there and call me a liar.
So your reaction is to give his personal info to a predator.
I didn't do that. I did not do that. And I showed a
Prove me
receipt.
wrong.
I showed the receipt. I have the video. I actually have it on one of my posts. That person sent that to me. It was from his I think his discovery. It was in his own fucking handwriting. How'd I get it?
So
that girl sent that to me.
He sent his own information?
It was for the discovery for his court.
Well, no, I'm confused. How did the crazy lady get the information?
I don't have a clue. She didn't get it from me. I didn't even know his fucking last name.
So you're not in cahoots with her best friend either, are you?
No. Who's her best friend?
Interesting.
Who's her best friend? I wasn't in cahoots with dear what the heck.
Maybe you should find that out for yourself, Toddy.
I don't talk.
I would probably ask around. Oh, I didn't say dear what the heck, did I?
You just said dear what the heck and her best friend.
No,
so I said,
you
who's your
did.
best friend? You said it. Oh my God, are you really just smoking nicotine, man? You just said it.
You make me want to not smoke nicotine. You're the most frustrating older woman I've ever met in my life. You have the thickest skull I've ever seen in someone that's supposed to be so open-minded and uses critical thinking. It's wild. I need a drink.
Okay.
What? How is this using our critical thinking, Toddy? What is critical thinking about putting someone and editing it? You're trying to save yourself. All that is an excuse to save yourself and say, I'm a good person. You want to edit it and put.
Wait a minute, no, excuse me. I told you why I did that. 1000%. I wrote that to you in the TikTok, man. I wrote that to you today. Why I did that. I'll say
you said
why
in video why you've done it too. Like we've all. Well, no, Toddy, we don't want to hear why again. We have all heard why you've done that.
Me why, man? You fucking just asked me why. You said why.
And if you would let me talk once in a while, you'd understand. You would understand why I'm asking you these things. But no, you interrupt me and just go off the fucking handle and start answering shit.
This is
half of this shit I haven't even
man.
asked you. Half of this shit I haven't even asked you.
Okay.
That's the wild part. You just go on and on and on and yip and yap and say things you don't need to say. And I just sat here and let you say them.
Thank you for that, man. Thank you.
Well, that's how you get caught up.
I appreciate it. I am going to start watching your channel about me.
You probably should. You're probably going to learn a thing or two about yourself.
Man, especially, well, I don't think that's going to happen, but
I don't know. I caught it pretty good.
In all fairness, I guarantee you that there's something that I will probably learn about me, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Seriously, you know, I don't have a problem. You know, I went months and months and months before I even made a video about any of this shit. And you could see that on the timeline. On anybody. You could see it on the timeline.
You're just going to keep pointing out that the timeline was me watching you all this time. That's the timeline, sweetheart. You keep bringing it
Well,
up
I'm
like
going
I'm
to
going
start the timeline in the middle of a
damn
timeline.
it, dude.
How can you start a timeline in the middle of a timeline? You should
How many
start
lives
the
have you done?
Wait a minute. Start the timeline in July, please. That would start
How
with
many-
Case. But if you really want to start with mine and Case's relationship, I don't know, probably, I don't know, May or June. I don't even know when we started talking. And so, but I mean, so if you're going to start the timeline, what I'm saying is, man, at least start it at the beginning. Don't start it when you just decided to start watching. That's not a true timeline, is it?
Not when I don't give a shit what you did before that. Not my
Well,
problem.
that's not fair then, is it?
That's the
Because,
beginning of the. Did you remember the intro? Did you hear the intro? Not my fucking problem.
okay, well
Huh?
then.
Are you getting it now? Are you getting it now?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Did we have fun? Did we have fun?
I mean, I always have. How many live streams have you actually done?
I don't know. And I'm not trying to be funny. I just don't know. I don't know.
Because your etiquette is booty hole.
Thank you.
I'm
I
giving you a
haven't
fair
used that
assessment. Like,
terminology in any of my streams, but
if
thank
I was Phil, like the way you interrupt, and I ain't even trying to dig at Phil. This ain't even, like, look, don't go to Phil and be like,
Leave
"Coach
Phil
was over there
alone.
talking, Matt." Hold on,
Leave Phil
I don't.
alone.
Bruh, if I was Phil, I would straight tell you off. Like, there's so many, dude. No, here's the problem. You're sitting over there still talking while I'm talking, while I'm telling you why you have shit etiquette on a panel because you can't stop. Like, you can't just zip your lips. Like, I've seen you interrupt poor Phil so many fucking times. Like, at one point, I had to turn you off because I was mad for Phil. I don't even know Phil. Why am I mad for Phil, Toddie?
I don't know, but you should meet Phil. You guys would probably get along pretty good.
No, because then you're going to lose all your friends.
Oh, God. Some days you could probably take Phil.
I mean, I'll give it another month and a half before he's in chat. Everyone else has.
Okay.
I mean, you can laugh like I'm joking. Didn't laugh, did I?
No.
Not one time during that statement. I never laughed because it's fucking true, Toddie.
Okay.
So I don't want you to rage quit, but I know you're probably gonna. Here you go, Case. You're on stage. You guys can talk. I'll mute out.
Yeah, I don't. My phone's actually, I'm at a low charge, so I'm gonna try to hang in as long as I can. I swear I need to get a new phone. But no, I'm not gonna come in here and raise my voice or anything. But I do have some questions if Toddy would like to answer them and have a meaningful back and forth. I'm all for that. You know, Toddy, I was actually friends with you. We would talk probably once or twice a week. And for, I mean, God, I don't know how long we were friends for. Maybe it was 6 months, something along those lines. And I woke up, thinking I had this friend, somebody that I confided in, had very long conversations with, overnight, to waking up to that video, a snake in the midst, where you inserted yourself into something that you had no business inserting yourself into. And that's where all of this started. But never mind all of that. Never mind.
No,
all
no,
that.
no. Wait a minute.
No. I didn't talk. Let me finish, please. I didn't talk about it. I didn't even address it for many months. I sat back. I watched you leave the comments, the insinuations that you left with others. And you started getting a lot of backlash. You started losing subscribers. You started blaming me for all of it. And then you started this hate vendetta towards me. But what I would really like to know, Toddie, you're sitting here on panel saying that, you don't dox people. You started this other channel where you're going to be showing, memories of loved ones. Don't you think it was kind of fucked up that you posted my wife's late husband in his hospice bed, and left all the breadcrumbs in the world to lead people to my wife's identity, my identity. Is it not true that you gave all of my fucking information to a Chris Hansen fucking psychopath chomo that I have had to deal with over the last year, over all of the information that you gave them? And you can sit here and lie, and you could say, you admitted it, I have it clipped. You said yourself that you gave them the information that you had on me. You co-signed on the other fellow lunatic, her other best fellow lunatic, Gypsy's panties crust.
I never said that.
Yes,
I
you
didn't
did.
insert
Oh,
myself
let me ask you this. Why did you just recently say that anytime you get a negative comment that you're going to post a private photo of my wife?
Hold on.
No.
Let me
I
cut
want to
in.
know. Why did you say that?
Toddy.
I didn't insert myself into anything.
Stop. You're being childish, repeating yourself. You're both adults.
Well,
Toddy,
I didn't get a chance to say anything.
Toddy, you just interrupted me yet again. Stop interrupting. Stop interrupting. Simple. Just stop interrupting. Let people talk so that way everyone can understand what people are saying, because when you guys talk over each other, nobody can understand anything. So don't repeat yourself. She left. She got mad because I was trying to say, hey, let's be adults.
Freaking coward. Freaking coward. You know, I was about to ask her, I want to know, Toddie, and I know you're listening. I want to know why you just told everybody in your comment section that every negative comment you get, you're posting a private photo of my family. You rage quit because you're a coward. You won't answer to me. Pathetic. Sitting up here gaslighting people, acting all innocent. You know, I'm sorry. I was going to keep my cool, but I'm sorry.
Say it. Say what you need to say, brother. Get it off your chest, homie.
Like, you know, I've said it, but she's deplorable. She's deplorable. She's a liar. She's a doxer, going after innocent women and children, repeating the nasty shit she has said about my wife, and aligning herself with somebody like Colleen. I'm just peachy. Gypsy's panties crust. Someone is sick and disturbed in their head, and the stuff that they have said about me, and pushing these narratives that she wants to push out on me online, because she blames me for her own fucking failures in life.
I wanted to get you up earlier, but I knew she would have bounced earlier. As soon as she said that, I knew as soon as I brought you up, she was gonna rage quit. For some reason, I think she knows that you have the receipts on her, and that's why she refuses to talk to you.
It's all backed up, and that's why she quit. She's not going to answer anything. She's not going to answer anything of merit. She knows. She fucking knows. Yep. So, you know, that's fine. But that woman has made my life living fucking hell for the last year over the shit that she did to me, and she fucking knows it, and that's why she left. I've had to be in and out of courtrooms, start a GoFundMe for a fucking attorney, because this woman, this batshit crazy woman, gave my information to someone that Chris Hansen told to have a seat.
Mm-hmm. You're 100% right. We watched it. We watched it here. We all watched it together.
And the stuff that she's saying about my wife, I'm telling you, it better fucking stop. It better stop. I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of seeing these trailer park fucking morons talk about shit that they have no clue, context on whatsoever. And guess what? I'm not going to explain it. I'm not going to talk about it. It's not my place to talk about it.
I think me and you've even told that to me. Like this, it's not my, like at the end of the day, it's not your place. Like I completely, totally agree with you. It's not your decision. As crazy as it sounds, but it's not.
No, she's. And I'm looking at your chat.
No, you're good. You're good.
Sorry, Ghost. I was looking at your chat. No, she's not going to tell GPC to back off, but she ain't, because GPC is incapable of backing off. I mean, this is a person that has their own obsession with me. You know, I mean, these people are not well in the head. I can't imagine devoting your entire life into watching me and trying to spread conspiracy theories and lies, dox innocent children, go after my wife, talk about a fucking court case that came against my wife's late husband that came 12 years after he had died. The man had been dead for 12 years when that shit happened. What do you think you're fucking proving? You're just sick.
So real quick, just because I am not very familiar, I'll get more familiar with names that goes on. I'm going to put up my certificate, and before I let Lady K talk, I'd like to introduce to the stage Bree. Am I saying that right, Bree? Oh, I got an echo. Are you listening to me on your TV? Lady K talk. Introduce to the stage Bree.
Hi. Yes, you're saying my name right. Yeah, I'll mute this in the background. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I got you now. Okay, sorry.
Hi. I just
nice
want
to
to
meet
say
you.
that I've been following everything that's been going on for a while, and I've seen Toddy do what she does, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that she just had to leave the minute that case came up. I've been following this for a minute now, and it's just wrong. It's just wrong. She cannot handle the heat. She's a 60-something-year-old woman.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
I don't think any of us do. Honestly. Lady K, what is going on?
Hey, how are you? Hey, Case.
I'm all
Good to
right.
see you.
Hey, sorry. Hey, Lady K, how are you doing?
Doing all right.
Good.
So I wish I would have had an opportunity for me and Norma to both get on the panel at the same time. So, and turn the cameras on, obviously, and show that we are simply two different people. It's unfortunate that they just randomly picked somebody from a chat on Facebook and decided that would be me that day. And they have ran with it for, I don't know how, at least 2 months, or I know it's been over a month. And it's unfortunate because Norma had no idea what she was going to wake up to the next day. Someone that is not used to social media, someone that has no idea what goes on YouTube, really, then wakes up and being called me, and all the drama that goes along being me. It was very shocking to her system, and I felt really bad for Norma, and I still do. But she met some good friends. But for Toddie to keep insisting because of the video I made at the airport, I said I got the very first video that popped up in my algorithm of Orlando Airport. Okay, if I really wanted to pull one over on my community, I can drive to Orlando Airport. I can drive to Fort Myers Airport. I can drive to West Palm Beach Airport. Okay. And I could have been like, I'm here, guys. I'm feared for my mom's safety. Okay. And I told my community, my mods and Ghost, and this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to do this. What do you guys think? Okay. Because I was being an asshole. She thought she doxed me, and I was ready to rumble with her. Okay. I was ready to rumble because I'm like, how dare you pick somebody that has no idea what's going on? Okay. So, it's unfortunate. I was really hoping that she would take accountability so we could coexist on,
Right.
coexisting. Coexisting is okay. You know what I'm saying? But no accountability. And I have apologized, and I'll do it again, for calling her a hairy cunt. I don't take the word as serious as some people, and apparently that's a word that really offends her. Okay, I blocked the word from my chat. I blocked everything so no one could continue on it when I found out it hurt her feelings. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to hurt Toddie's feelings by calling her a hairy cunt. And I've never called her a hairy cunt again. Okay, like, I'm sorry.
You are what you
Funny thing
eat.
is, though, is she proved on her own channel that it was from the audio that you used to do that was
Yes.
from a later times. I mean, an earlier time. So it's like she proved in her own video that what you were doing was trolling.
I even made sure that I flicked my cigarette on my mic so people, and I was like, oh, everybody. I mean, if you would listen to the video, you can 100% tell if you know my personality and are a viewer of me. Like some people kind of believed it, but I was like, no, pass it around, like in the discords and shit. I'm not really, no, I'm cool, right? I made it very obvious.
But
Okay.
what's our deal with, like, I mean, what's the obsession with, I mean, even just this whole story, Lady K, it's like, what is her obsession with finding out who people are? I mean, I know it's because she wants to dox them, but
I don't
it's just,
know.
you know,
I really
I
don't
don't
know.
get why people do that. I've never been someone that wants to just dox somebody because I can't win a fucking argument.
So, I don't know. She had mentioned that I had said her name, her government name, or I put it in a chat, Nadie's chat. If I had wrote it in a chat, then it was probably, and I probably put Lisa, blah, 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 question mark, right? Because they maybe it said that's who she was whenever her video that's public on YouTube underneath allegedly her government name was being watched. I could have very well put first name, last name, question mark. Okay. But out of my mouth, right here, right now, is the first time that I said the L. Okay. The L with the name. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to do
Yeah.
that. After everything that she has done to a stranger to me, actually, and run me through. I still to this day will not cross my own boundary and put out dirt information, go digging information and put it out on her. That's not my style. People call me foul mouth. They can call me everything you want, but you will not say that I go below the belt because I won't. To me, this is a free app. Anyone can have a channel and give their opinion. Okay, it is what it is, and
Well,
you
she's
don't
a
have to
bully.
like it.
She's a bully. She's
Speaking
a
of
gaslighter. You know, she's
speaking
Absolutely
of
a bully.
opinions, someone has their opinion.
I just can't stand that she couldn't allow you to question her,
no.
evil ghost. And then when case came up, she just immediately wanted to run away. Like, what is that? Like, you want to say, oh, he's Truthy Magoo. You
Yeah, I
want
was
to
wanting
say
to ask her
this, you
about
want to
that.
say that. But then the minute that he comes up to like have a conversation, you want to run. To
I was
me,
wanting to ask her
that
about
just
that
speaks volumes.
because I really wanted to ask Toddie why she felt it was necessary to continue to lie to her following and her audience about me being this Truthy Magoo person when the man's literal government name and his photos, his LinkedIn profile, everything is out there. Witness testimony, people that knew him, it's all out there. And I would really have liked to have asked Toddie why, even with all of that being out there, she continued to push that bullshit.
Her whole
Well,
thing
let
is,
me.
I got a test of the voice. It doesn't matter though. You might sound similar, but you're not the man. You've showed
No,
your face, you've showed everything. But what
no.
she's done is she's doxed you.
But the
She's
thing is,
doxed your wife. She's doxed her ex-husband, I think it was.
in her little, yeah, him and her bestie GPC doxed by 6 year. I mean, yeah, that's what they do. That's just how they roll, you
It's
know. But
disgusting.
And I want to say this because one of my mods is in here, and she had bought a plaque. Okay, and I showed the receipts, the when it was ordered, I received it, and everything, right? And it said Norma and Larry. Okay, because I call my husband Larry. All right, so and to be honest with you guys, I don't even know what Norma's husband's name is. Like the Facebook page that they went to, there's a picture of her and her husband, and I know it's not Larry. So she's like, I told you her name's Norma. There's a plaque on her life behind her that says Norma and Larry. It was a freaking joke from my mod saying, welcome to Norma and Larry's house. Okay. So she fell for that was a troll move. Okay. And she fell for it.
yeah, no, I know.
Okay. I'm like, what? Norma's husband isn't even named Larry. And just for the record, again, Norma has been married 35 years. I had to have been literally 13 when I married if I was Norma.
And oh
I
gosh,
think it's very deplorable that she is 60 something years old. My mom died at 65 from cancer, and she's acting
oh,
like
Yeah.
a high schooler. Like,
Yeah.
and then she wants to do this Gypsy Rose content, which is really what got her real big. Not
Well,
the
my
Whitakers,
problem,
not this. It was the Gypsy Rose content. But she just wants to act just like Gypsy. That's what I don't understand. Why
yeah,
can't you come up and take accountability? Why can't you come up
right.
and act your age? Why do you need to fight with evil ghosts for like damn near 2 hours? Why can't you take accountability? Like, I just
She
don't
can't.
understand it.
It's just not in her genetic makeup. And I called it. I knew that's how this was going to go. And again, it's like, she quit the live stream when I asked her, why did you threaten to a random commenter in your comments on one of your videos recently that for every negative comment you get, you are going to post personal photos of my family? And that's when she quit.
Deplorable.
That's when she took off, because she's not going to own up to nothing.
Yeah, deplorable. It's absolutely deplorable. She wants to play these games, but then lie. And she thinks she lies good. You don't lie good. Just like Gypsy, you have a bunch of receipts behind you.
She had an opportunity to come up here tonight on that panel, and truly, she could have helped herself. She could have.
Absolutely.
Had she actually taken the lifeline that Ghost had given her and owned up to the things that she has done, take the act, own it, like take ownership of it. Unfortunately, and it would have sucked, but she probably would have regained some support. But she chose
People
not
would
to
have
do that.
respected that.
But I would have
Yeah,
respected it. Let me tell you, as a woman
yeah.
talking to another woman, meaning Toddie, if she would have came up and been like, "Yeah, dude, I got caught up in it," because we all know we create content, or I don't really create content. I just kind of bullshit around on YouTube, but I would be like, I took it too far. I
Yeah,
don't know what I was thinking.
I would too.
I apologize. I sincerely apologize. And, I've learned something. Like, I learned a lot from covering the Whitaker content, things I would never do again and things that I wish I would have done better. Okay. But I'm a woman at 51. Okay. Not Norma's age. Sorry. But I'm 51 and I've learned a lot. And I was really hoping that there would be a learning experience for not just herself or for me, or just people that are viewing. It's okay to take accountability. And it makes you look like a hell of a person when you can admit you're wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay. I fail every day at something. Okay.
yeah.
But I try again and I try to make my wrongs right. That's why I apologize for Harry Cunt. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. And I've never called her that again. Even after all the things,
Wait,
but I
did you
was
say that you
really
never
hoping.
called her a hairy cunt again? Is that what you said?
I've never called her that again.
Okay.
Like, no, after I found out that it really hurt her feelings, I was like, oh, damn, I'm sorry. Because
Uh-oh.
some words may be offensive for reasons I don't need to know. I don't know. But I was just hoping that she would take some accountability to prove that it's okay to take accountability, especially since we're older women, you know?
Absolutely. Evil Ghost gave her a platform and he was so like mature about it. He was so like, let's get to the facts, let's get to the point. And she just on every turn and lick, she was just like, I don't remember. Then maybe you
Weird.
should stop smoking pot and get off the internet.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why, honestly, I don't even know why she came up. Like, if you're not there to own up to anything or take accountability to anything, what are you doing up? Is this like a humiliation ritual? Is you get off on it? I mean,
I'll answer that. I'll answer that. I know exactly why it happened. Because Toddy now knows that I know exactly what happened between the Norma Lady K situation, her and her friend, how it all came about. She knows now that I know without a shadow of a doubt, 100% what exactly happened. And it was funny because she said that, oh, I texted this person and then they text me back. Well, you do realize is they told me that they told Toddie, hey, I told Toddie what we talked about. I just want to be upfront and honest. I don't want to be in the drama, which is a later discussion that we'll talk about. But the point is like she Toddy frustrates the shit out of me. That's the point. That's what, at the end of the day, that's
He
what I'm trying.
frustrates the shit
Toddy
out of
frustrates
everybody evil. So
A lot of deflection and just
so much.
complete deflection. Like it's ridiculous.
But I still don't hope bad for her. And I keep saying this, and I've said this 100 times. It's hard for me to watch another channel like Burn to the Ground because it takes a lot to build an audience. It takes a lot to build a channel. And for me, that's why I try very, very hard not to discuss her. Okay.
Yeah.
I've tried very hard. And I
too.
was saying for several months, like, I hope the best for Toddy. And I have all those videos. I can run a timeline. And I say, I hope nothing but the best for her. I'm sorry for calling her that word, blah, blah, blah. I hope that she
when you
has
called her a hairy cunt?
But that's the thing,
Yeah.
though, Lady K. She doesn't give you the respect back that you give to her.
It's
She
okay,
doesn't
though.
give Evil back the respect, the Case back the respect. She just wants to stand 10 toes down on what she's saying because she
But look what's
cannot admit.
happening. It's sad to watch. I'm sad for Toddy in a slim way, not enough to but in a YouTuber kind of way. I'm like, Jesus, lady, will you just admit it? You're burning your shit to the ground. Your people are walking away from you. This is hard to watch because it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of work to build a channel. But she's choosing it.
You've got to be
totally
really full of yourself to just not take any accountability ever, and just spit in the faces of your subscribers and talk to the people the way she does. If she gets a negative comment, oh, your case study on an alt, I'm going to post a photo of his wife. You know what I mean? Like it's
right. Yeah.
Why do you think she does this? Why do you think she stands 10 toes down on her lies and does
narcissist?
Yeah,
well, the videos were taken down of Norma, not because Toddy took them down. YouTube took them down because it was considered a violation of Norma's privacy. I couldn't have them taken down because I'm not Norma. Okay? She had to do it, and she did it. And it took her a while.
She did the groundwork. She did it, though. I give that woman credit.
Oh, she
did amazing.
Yeah, and not knowing YouTube and stuff, like it took her a little bit and a lot of looking into things, but she got her mission accomplished because she's like, I'm not Lady K.
Hey, Ghost. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to hop down. I've got to go and do some things, but I just wanted to say one thing. First and foremost, thank you for having me up. I just want to say one thing before I go. Like, dude, I could care less about Toddy. All right. I'm not in the business of talking about Toddy. I don't want to have any future back and forths with Toddy. I'm not instructing anybody to go after Toddy. I want to be left the fuck alone. After the year I've had, I think I deserve that. I think I'm fucking owed that. And it would be nice if she could instruct, her friend to extend me the courtesy that I want to extend her. Like, just let's leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. You've said what you want to say. You've doxed me out the ass. I just want to focus on my channel. I want to get back to having
I think his phone died. I'm pretty sure Case's phone just died.
Everything he said was completely true.
Yeah,
it was completely true.
And I want
she
to
wanted
say
to say that Toddy was talking, or she wanted to say that Case was talking about him, but or her, excuse me, but he wasn't. So I agree with Case. Just leave him alone.
And
he
I want to
deserves
say the
some
same
peace
thing.
in his family,
I don't have
Lady
no
K.
intentions on going back and forth with Toddy. If she believes in her heart of hearts, God bless her. Just bless her. If she still thinks that I'm Norma or Norma's my mother, God bless it. Okay. Norma's mother's passed away, so I guess I don't, I'm my own grandma now. I don't know. But feelings towards Toddy, I don't feel anything. How about that? I just don't feel for anything. And I'm not encouraging anyone to go and harass her from my chat. Her name is blocked in my chat. You can't even say her name. Out of respect for her. Okay? So I call this as an in deal with Toddy One Skip. Best wishes to you, ma'am. And Have an easy life is all I can say. We only got a few days left on earth, and I hope you enjoy every bit of it. Thanks so much, Ghost, for having me up. I appreciate everyone in the chat. Much love. Kisses to everyone. I'm gone.
Thank you, Lady K. I
Later. I
agree.
appreciate you, Lady K.
Later.
And thank you, Evil Ghost. I'm gonna drop down too.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for coming up.
Thank you for letting me up. I really appreciate
Yay.
it. I've been following
You're
this for
always
a really
welcome
long
up.
time, and I see what's going on, and I just wanted to come up and put my 2 cents in. But thank you for it.
No, you good. You always welcome up. I appreciate you for coming up and hanging out.
Thank you. You have a good night.
You too. All right, guys. Holy shit! I have a beginning to a migraine. That'll be fun. What up, Step? I'm just catching up with chat. I've got this comment pinned. I did want to talk about it real quick. Ziggy Star says, I've got a question. It's backtracking a lot, but what happened with her and Rebecca? Why is she acting like Rebecca wasn't a good friend to her? I don't, Ziggy, I can't answer that because I honestly don't know. I got you, Ziggy. She's said herself many of times that, you know, Rebecca was one of her good friends. And I mean, I'm going to be 100% honest with you right now. And this is true honesty. I'm glad that either A, Rebecca woke up and realized that this isn't where I want to be. Even if I'm by myself, I'm better off by myself. So many kudos to her. Many kudos to her. I hope, and I mean, shit. I'm a sub. I'll share Rebecca out when she does rehab streams and stuff like that. Shout out to Rebecca for sticking to your guns and doing what you do best. I can respect that. So I don't know what happened between them, but shout out to her, I guess. Hopefully that, you know, you stick to your guns and, you know, you do you, because I think you're better off you doing yourself. That sounded weird, but you know what I meant. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm starting to get a freaking migraine. I've had so many donations tonight. I really can't thank you enough. A big shout out to Beezer. Thank you for that 50 bomb, Beezer. I appreciate you. The 10 gifted from my favorite Aunt Kathy. I appreciate you. I'm just running through the list. There's a list. Holy shit. What the hell? Starlight rolled in and nobody even told me because I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy arguing with Toddie. Holy dear God. I actually was curious. Well, we'll talk about it. So thank you everybody for donating. I really do appreciate you guys so much. I mean, what more can I say? Besides, Hades said, "Oh yeah, you bullied poor Starlight to come over here." Starlight's like, "No, I don't want to watch him. He's loud." You were like, "No, you're gonna go over there, Starlight. That poor thing. I'm gonna have to DM her now and apologize." Damn it, Hades! Stop bullying people. Oh, according to the trolls, I'm a narcissist. So, define narcissist, if you will. Let's just say that. If the trolls want to define narcissist for me, I'll tell you if I am or not. How's that sound? Good times. All right. Before I go, I've got to make an announcement. I've kept this announcement the entire time. What up, Odame? It's good to see you. What did Ruth say before I make the announcement and I honey dick the people just a little bit longer?
Jump around.
No kidding. I might have to do that, Ruth, because I know, like, I legit there towards the end, when I put my head down and put my head in my hand, That was me rubbing my temples because I was getting a migraine from Toddie's bullshit. I'm allergic to it. Announcement. You guys ready for announcement? Case put a little something on his community wall the other day and asked you guys for some names to a show. And in fact, I just want to confirm with everybody that Case and I will be doing a once a week weekly show. What we talk about is totally up to us. There may be times where we make a poll and ask you guys what you guys want us to talk about. But if you go over to, I shared it as well. You can go to my community wall, or you can go over to Cases. If a mod wants to drop Cases link for me, just in case you're not subbed up. I'm sure you already are though. But go over there, and if you have any ideas of a name for the show, we want to hear them. We want to hear your ideas for what we can call the show. Moist Guys Chat. All right, so there's the fourth gay name that has come across the table. One was what was Damp Guys or something like that. Then I think there was two guys, one panel. Yeah, there we go. Peach wants two guys, one panel. Yeah, so if you guys, two wieners, one topic, hey, that's not a bad one. Ken would love it. Case and Gus are talking about their wieners. Not sausages though. Katie said she'll come up. You'll come up with a good name. Oh fuck. Well, that'll be interesting. Two bros, one hole. Mama T, your submit has been desubmitted. You have been desubmitted from the submission. No, Mama T. No. You don't put two things in one hole. That's where you get herpes like Ryan. Who said the Banana Boys? Morbid Sparrow, the Banana Boys. Evil Case. Oh my God. You guys. Why are you not over in Case's comment section right now, putting these comments in his comment section? Evil Quesadilla? That's great. I love me a good chicken quesadilla from fucking Taco Bell, boy. Woo! You guys should be putting all these in his comment. Two bros, zero hoes. Well, considering we're both married, I don't know if we could say that. I mean, that's false advertisement at that point.
But you know it's real because you don't have this, right?
That's true. That's a good point. Majestiball says, husband says, evil studies. That's a good one. Was that Go's sexy voice? Yes, that was my sexy voice. Two guys and some JP, your band. Oh shit. Oh, JP, you stop that. Case of ghosts. There you go. Balls up.
Oh my gosh.
Balls up, Viper. Really? Do you want us to put like
Big balls chat?
who put that?
Viper.
Where did he put that?
Down farther.
How far do I have to go? Because
All the way
I'm
to the bottom.
okay. I think I just passed it. You're good, Case. You're good. I'm getting ready to wrap up. Like I said, I'm getting a migraine. Your boys got to get the medicine. And then apparently jump up and do some fucking jumping jacks or some shit to get my heart beating. So then my headache will go away. So I'm gonna do like 100 jumping jacks after this live. I do like Evil Case. Or BBC, Big Balls Chat. Never mind. Let's try not to have any pineapples
The Balls Deep podcast.
Oh, there you go.
That's a Morbid Sparrow.
I do like. Where did Morbid Sparrow? Okay, Morbid Sparrow. Where did you? I want you to do me a favor. Go over to Case's chat or his community link. Go to that community. Or as Toddy would say, a community post. I don't know what a community wall is. I've got 20,000 subscribers and I have no idea what a community wall is. Holy shit, Ghost is a genius. Go over to the community wall and put that in his community post. That's that thing he puts on his community wall.
2 peas in a podcast.
I like the Balls Deep podcast. I like that. I do like that. I don't know why. Just the tip. 2 peas in a podcast. That's a good one too. What was the other one?
The
The pineapple case. That's a good one too. I like that one. All right, you guys get over there. Put your suggestion in the comment section, so that way me and Case can go over them. We'll figure out which one we like the best, and maybe we'll use yours. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it'll be your title that you see. Scandalous says BBC is what? What's BBC? Scandalous? Type in chat what BBC. I have no idea what BBC is. What the hell's that?
Is that like
Brownies bounce cautiously? Boobies bounce cautiously?
babes concentrating?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yep, that's what BBC is. Big babes concentrating.
Huh. I'm not like, if you're scared, I'm going to ban you. See, Mama T's not scared of big black cock. She's not scared to type it in chat. Mama T.
The big black one.
Who said that? Munchie, I knew something like that was coming from Munchie. That literally sounded like something she was saying. Oh, just kidding, Mama T. Yes, and it is beginning to storm here, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said, get over there and get your suggestions in the comments section. I appreciate each and every one of you this evening for hanging out in chat. Look, even if you were a hater from over at Toddie's, I seen about 2, maybe 3, if I'm, I don't know, 2, 3 tops. You know, I appreciate you guys for coming in, hanging out, giving your opinion in chat. Notice you didn't get blocked like I did when I gave my opinion in chat. Any mods have to block anybody this evening? I didn't watch. Then on top of that, I don't really care because I trust my mods.
Tell Lady K that I'm gonna kick her ass.
Why? What'd she say? Who's that? Why are we kicking ass? We're kicking ass. Kicking ass and taking names. All right, guys. Lady K, I appreciate you. And before we go, I am going to play something. Why is that blank? What? Why is that? What the deuce? They're all gone. I have to reload all my Toddy stuff. This is not funny. Did Toddy hack me? Toddy hacked me. Toddy, why did you hack me? Look at the picture on the screen right now. Got him. Toddy hacked me. Toddy, you hacked me. Oh wait, no, you didn't. I'm just stupid. I'm sorry. I'm just dumb.
Play this as your outro.
Okay, I can do that. But I got to, real quick, I got to play this for Lady K. Appreciate you, Lady K. Thank you. And thanks to everybody else that donated tonight. I appreciate all of you.
Stop blaming other people because you act like a bitch when it's nobody's fault but yours. Next time you feel like running your shit, you better check yourself. Put respect on yourself. Don't do that shit. Don't act like no bitch.
Well, I know that's not going to happen. That's what we got all night long. I have a request before we go to premiere a song. Viper, the only song I see is
Next time.
okay. It's the one that's 3 days. Gotcha. Done dealio. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a song. This will be my outro for this evening. Mason is gay. He's definitely gay. We can't forget that. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me this evening. It's been fun. I do intend on going live again this weekend. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got some plans for this weekend. We'll go from there. Don't forget, I'm going to keep promoting the new show because it's going to be fucking awesome. And you guys are going to love it. No, that's my name. All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and do a bunch of jumping jacks, get my heart rate going, maybe get rid of my migraine, take some Excedrin, see what happens. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. And if you haven't subbed up to Vipers, you shouldn't out people ghost. You don't know if Mason wants that information. But Mason came out and said he was gay. Stop it, Crispy. Stop it, Mama T. I am not a fucking Creed lover. Stop it. I'm going to take your wrench. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, Viper. Viper, don't strike me, bruh. Don't you dare strike me for playing this, Viper. Wheels is Live Saturday. Peace. Sub up to G's new channel.
My name is Angelo. Yeah, let it sit. If it leaves a foul taste, good, don't spit. I live rent-free, where your thoughts get loud. But I bow to the king, not the crowd, yeah. My name is Angelo, yeah, I said it out loud. Hope it lingers in your mind like a thundercloud. I don't live for you, I don't chase your view. I live for the Lord, yeah, that's what's true. You don't move me, you don't command the thing. You ain't the judge, I answer to the king. While you point fingers, I stay in my lane. Covered in faith, I don't bow to your name. I live rent free in your head, that's facts. While I walk with God, I don't look back. You can talk all day, you can scream my name, but you don't hold weight, you don't hold flame. No, not today. Satan, I stand my ground, built on truth, never backing down. You can hate all you want, but you never see. You got no control, you got none on me. I should not be moved, I won't do your bidding. While you out here lost, still sinning and spinning. Try to play king on the throne of lies, but it's built on sand. I can see through the disguise. You talk real loud, try to twist that truth, but your words fall flat when they meet that proof. You accuse the world of what you do inside. That mirror don't lie, no place to hide. I live rent free, yeah, I stay on your mind. While I walk in purpose, you stuck in rewind. All that noise you make don't shake my frame. You just go back, saying my name. No, not today, never not this time. I see through every lie, every twisted rhyme. You can try to rob, but you'll always be below the truth. That's inside of me. That's inside of me. You sit on the throne that's already broke, built out of lies and empty smoke, trying to get others to turn and despise while you hide your truth behind those lies. Talking big, but your life don't match all that fronting. Yeah, we see that act. You can't even hold a flame from my past. What I survived, you wouldn't last. I've been through torment, I've been through pain, stood in the fire, walked through the rain, came out stronger, built by the fight. God gave me vision, God gave me sight. You think breath's gonna shake my soul? You don't even know what I've had to hold. You speak my name like it gives you power, but you fade away by the hour. Yeah, I'm in your space. While I stand in truth, you lose your place. All that hate you throw, just use my flame. I rise up higher every time you say my name. No, not today. I don't bend, don't break. Everything I built, everything I make. You can try your best, but you'll never be anything close to the real of me. I'm a writer, a fighter, I put truth in lines. I'm painting the purpose every single time. Songs from the soul, words that heal. Everything I speak, you know it's real. Why you pretend I create and build? Why you stay empty, my work is filled. I stand on everything I've ever said. That's why I live rent free in your head. You a broken man with a broken plan, trying to tear down what you don't understand. But I won't fall, I won't retreat. God walks with me, can't face defeat. So keep that space in your hollow mind. I keep moving forward, leave you behind. You got nothing for me, nothing to prove. I already won a second, I chose truth. I live rent free. Remember the name while I walk with God. I don't play your game. You can shout, you can lie, you can try to deceive, but truth stands tall, and that's what I believe. No, not today. Satan, I stand in light, covered in faith, ready for the fight. You got no hold, no authority. I belong to God. You don't own me. Woo! My name is Angelo. My name is Angelo. My name is Angelo. My name is Angelo. Let it echo loud.
name is Andy.